Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to The Social Pillar.
Good evening.
My name is Jared, also known as the GM Chef, and joining me as always is Thea and Ian. Thea, hello, how are you this dreary afternoon in Sydney?
Well, it depends where you are, how dreary it gets.
Indeed.
Good to be here.
Indeed.
Thanks, Jared, for the intro. Good to see you, Thea, too.
Yeah.
It's game
Thank you,
on.
Ian.
We're here.
It is game on.
I might seem a little distracted.
running.
I'm trying to see through one eye. Traveling back to my teenage years as a goth.
Horrible.
Oh my
we
God.
have to play edgy characters tonight. That's right. We're playing characters this evening, whatever time of day it is that you're listening to this, wherever you are. But we're just here to have some fun today. We're trying out another format of a AI chat game master. This time it's in a Discord bot. So we've all created characters in their website. It's called Friends and Fables, and France is our game master, who is going to actually generate formulated quests and is sort of set up and more engineered for a roughly 5th edition D&D role-playing experience. So we've created SRD system reference document, sort of what's freely available for D&D 5th edition. The core rules are entirely free. So they've taken that on and engineered something that is using 5th edition stats and not a lot else, but we'll see where it takes us. It's very good at creating narrative. It's very good at taking our character sort of bios that we've written up, our interests and desires and appearances and things, and it's going to guide us more structurally than a rogue ChatGPT 4 or something that we've been using in the past. 2 rogues for this evening.
Indeed.
Thea, you're playing Fox.
I am playing Fox.
Introduce characters, I think is a good idea. Yes.
Are we going to introduce characters? Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Push.
So I'll be playing Fox. Fox is, to all appearances, a dark elf. Born from quite a wealthy and well-to-do family, of course, but very keen to help and to make a difference in this world. Fox is quite tall, has dark hair, definitely not aided by any kind of inking or dyes, definitely not enhanced at all, wearing very fine clothes, all in black, different shiny kind of leather. And yeah, desperately keen to prove themselves to the world. That's Fox.
Amazing.
Nice.
That's Fox. Awesome. Ian, you're playing Laird Cadderley.
Laird Cadderley, daintily at your service, actually. There is a little bit of whiskey in there, of course. I am from the Highland clans of the Dwarves up north. Unfortunately, they've been oppressed by the southern government of their city, the deep capital down south, for many years. My mother, God rest her soul, was trapped inside a prison many years ago. We never saw her leave. Believe she's dead in there. And from then, we're here to make sure that everyone has a fair go. All the peasants are helping support us, and we make sure the peasants have good lives, that we can actually support each other. And those bloody people up at the top are screwing us over, and the corruption's got to end. So
Not all of us.
Hey, I'm a lord too.
Care.
Do you care? That's why I brought you in here as well, with the help of Alden here.
Very much.
There are some of those in the nobility up in the government, like myself. And like yourself there, Fox, we want to make change. And that's what we're here for. Bit of a bard, like a bit of a song, and keep up the disguise there of being amiable to pretty much everybody, while feeding the seeds of the rebellion down below and feeding intel to those who are on our side. I was brought in by this wonderful lad right over here. Alden, tell us about yourself.
Hey, name's Alden. I used to be a squire in the King's Palace, and I learnt all I could from my noble patron, and had a knack for archery. Took that with me when they kicked me out for a crime I didn't commit, and ever since then grew up and on the streets, sort of pickpocketing, thieving, and the occasional wet work. Unfortunately, pays better.
Oh, you fix roofs? How fantastic! I mean, that's very important, and drainage.
It's a
very
dreary
important for
city.
a populace.
and sometimes
You
there's
go with it.
leaks
Yeah.
that have to be stopped. That's my line of work. And yeah, unfortunately, these lot cheer me up when it gets all dreary. So, what are we doing then? Well,
And that's us.
Question.
great.
Well,
We're
where
we're
are
gonna
we
run
based? Why do we have these
Where are
guys?
we?
Yeah.
we are we're basically in a world that I've loosely structured and fed into Friends and Fables, so that we have a sort of curated experience on the website. When you're setting it up, they have a lot of options, and you can lean into like different genres altogether, like cyberpunk. It's quite cool. So
Very
it
cool.
gives you 2 boxes with a pretty wordy contribution that you can put in there. So the world of Teledora. It's dominated by vast, sprawling continent, characterized by ancient, dense forests that seem to whisper secrets with every rustling leaf. Mist-covered marshlands stretch across an eerie and foreboding lowlands, creating an atmosphere of perpetual gloom. Towering, rocky mountains, shrouded in mist and fog, form an imposing backdrop to this world. Within these craggy peaks, hidden caves and secret underground funnels beckon exploration, harboring untold mysteries. This enigmatic landscape sets the stage for the intrigue and adventure that unfolds in this TTRPG world. The
Ooh,
That's
civilization
pretty cool.
and the
That
culture.
came up
Yeah.
with that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
fed it stuff, and it again, like, you can set partial contributions and it will AI expand into it. So imagine you're posting that, putting it through AI, and it's coming up with something, but it's actually quite well written, surprisingly. Because quite often you read these things and it's very generic and drivel, and it doesn't use a lot of inflection or sort of grammar very flowingly. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's quite impressive. Our civilization, the culture that we have in this particular region, I guess. The world's culture is steeped in rich tapestry of traditions, each its own set of unwritten rules and rituals. There is a clandestine underground society of rebels driven by a desire to overthrow the oppressive nobility. These rebels have their own code of honor and operate in the shadows, making them a symbol of resistance against the intrigue-ridden backdrop of the world. The tone of the world is shrouded in darkness, mystery, and intrigue, akin to the atmosphere of a suspenseful thriller. There's a pervasive sense of glooming danger where secrets are currency and every character harbors hidden motives. The style draws inspiration from Renaissance-era Europe, feeding a society rife with complex politics, intricate alliances, and subtle power struggles. The world is a place where whispers in dimly lit corridors and masked figures at elaborate masquerades hold as much significance as overt actions.
That's
And then
very
I'll just
cool.
touch on the art that's there. We're using AI generated art. I've curated these. I've trained it into what I really envisioned for these characters, and we're doing it
Yeah.
for fun. We're just trying to bring something to life as a tool.
And I think, like we understand that AI, there's a whole lot of issues and ethical issues around there, but the way we're using it is AI assist in order to generate things that wouldn't exist otherwise, to really be able to translate the artistic vision that we've got for our characters into this. We get that the conversation about AI art is ongoing and there's a lot of ethics that still need to be worked out. And we are very, very cognizant of that and very, very aware. But for this, we're using it as a bit of fun to try and, share our vision for the characters.
Agreed. I think that's actually a really good point, because for me, actually, us doing this, the ongoing conversation about AI is basically then how is it led? How are we going to be using it ethically? So the aim for this game is specifically, we wanted to have some characters that could fit into this world. It's not meant to, generate profit from this. It's for fun. We wanted to sort of test the limits of this AI game and what's possible with it. So it's for the sense of fun and adventure that can come from this. And I really love, you said, Jared, how this is a very interesting system that could be a good introduction to role-playing into D&D or to other role-playing games. Looks good so far.
Yeah,
it doesn't bog you down too much, and it really focuses on narrative. And like we've touched on in the show before, where I got into kind of more structural, sort of like a role-playing game format, was forum-based, post-by-post role-playing. And this is just so far beyond what we could have ever imagined using back then. So shall we?
Welcome everyone in the
good.
chat.
Yeah.
And Brimstone
Yeah.
Beard, sounds
Welcome
like
everyone.
you've understood the beard that I have here. Thank you. This is great.
Oh, can I say
Brimstone
Brim's beard
beard.
is magnificent? I've seen his beard in vivo. That's not correct. In vivo. I've seen the live beard, and it is live and has a soul and heart of its own.
Very cool. Excellent.
Cool.
We would love to hear you in the chat
Amazing.
if you come out with
Yes.
just your responses and
everyone.
reactions. We'd love to hear it. And otherwise,
And if you want to make suggestions about the game, please jump in. As always, with our streamed games, we are very open to bringing the chaos. And what better to bring the chaos but decision by committee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We open this game to everyone's input. So
Speaking
we
of
have
opening
basic
games,
commands. Yeah. Let's dive into it. There's a bunch of commands. We don't really need to worry about that. We get to click the green doolally at the bottom, and it should start. Cuddly, we are just waiting for you, mate. If you want to just click the green dot right at the bottom of the chat. Right at the bottom of the chat. Just click.
Do we read
the
that
green dot
beginning
bottom.
bit as your journey begins?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
need
we
to read that?
should actually. We had a quest thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
When it gets to you jumping
It's
into the
already
room,
going off the rails.
we're just
It's a
Straight into the
ragtag
nuts and bolts.
rebellion. We're pulling it together as we go.
This is the level of professionalism our organization upholds. So,
Aspirational.
what actually
Yeah,
happens?
that's it.
What actually happens? As we settle into a dimly lit tavern, the air is thick with the scent of ale and whispered conversations. A sudden commotion erupts from the entrance. The heavy wooden doors swing open, revealing a disheveled figure stumbling inside. It's Laird Cadley Daintree, the dwarf bard, his clothes torn and his face flushed with urgency. He spots Alden and Fox at a nearby table and rushes over, panting heavily.
Alden, Fox, found you at last. Bring graven news. The Underground Rebel Society has discovered a hidden stronghold of the oppressive nobility. They plan to strike at dawn, but they need skilled infiltrators like yourself to join their cause.
Oh.
Fate of our world hangs in the balance. Will you aid us?
Of course. I just turned Irish. That was not the accent I planned.
Well,
You're very conscious
I
of
think,
yourself there.
I think you finished that with let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble. Yes.
I think
let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go.
Will you join me?
All right, and we run it. So yeah, boom. Now
Oh,
the game
buddy.
master must think. Here it is. So, as the room fills with laughter and amusement murmurs, Laird Cadley Daintree turns to Fox with a sheepish grin.
We should take a step back because while we were testing this, Fox was testing out the commands and may have done an acrobatics check, at which point failed miserably. So let's turn this into the story. As the Laird stumbles through the door, Fox leaps to his feet, stumbles back over the chair. And you know when cats kind of fall off tables? They try to make it look like they intended. So in a very theatrical kind of hiding myself because, you know, we're part of a secret society. Fall on my ass. Get back up.
Beautiful.
Laird, pleasure to see you. Of course, I will help in any way I can.
Well, my friend, it seems your acrobatic display didn't go quite as planned. But fear not.
I meant that. I meant that.
I understand. Well, even the most skilled performers have their off days. But perhaps it's a sign we should focus on the task at hand. Will you join us in infiltrating the hidden stronghold of the oppressive nobility? The fate of the world hangs in the balance, and your skills would be invaluable.
Absolutely. All right. So forgive us if there's little breaks every now and then as I read and figure out how to use the bot.
So it says accept
So
quest.
It's giving us the option to, we could keep, you guys could keep chatting if you wanted, or we could just accept the quest. We could start to ask questions about it.
Quest.
Sure.
Oh, accept as well.
Our quest is being added to our quest log. Best thing about this so far, it does all of the notes automatically.
For me,
no,
that
it's
is
actually quite good at
amazing.
it's actually quite good at keeping track. It every time we feed it, it creates a saved memory of a summary of where we're at. So it's
that's
Awesome.
cool.
That's so cool.
that's smart.
Do you want me to go with the next bit? And we just jump in when it's
Go for
I
it.
reckon.
character?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. Your bravery and skills will be crucial in this mission. To start, have a drink. Cheers. Hey. We need to gather some more information. Hey. One sip at a time. Hey, that's it.
Oh,
Well, look. First, we need to gather some more information about the hidden stronghold. There's a contact within the Rebel Society who possesses vital knowledge. His name is Roderick. He can be found in the seedy tavern known as the Black Raven. Seek him out and gain his trust. He'll provide us with further instructions. As for the reward, if you successfully infiltrate the stronghold and aid in dismantling the impressive nobility, you'll be granted a significant sum of gold, as well as the gratitude of the Rebel Society. May fortune favor your endeavors.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. So our goal. Fox Eldon and Laird Cadley Daintree accept the quest to infiltrate the hidden stronghold of the oppressive nobility. They must seek out Roderick in the Black Raven Tavern and gain his trust to gather vital information about the stronghold. The quest will be completed when they successfully infiltrate the stronghold and aid in dismantling the oppressive nobility. I was about to say, it's great. It's given us a nice contained goal. And then I read the last part of that sentence, and aid in dismantling the oppressive nobility, which, as we know,
Happens
like
overnight.
capitalism, super easy
No,
to
but-
deal with.
But aid comes in great and small contributions.
That is true. Oh,
So even if we,
It's an epic story in a short time. Here we go. I'm up for it if you are.
yeah, I'm down. All right, I'll talk as
we have to raise up the oppressed
Eldon.
and give them a voice. I say, speaking from a position of great privilege.
Excellent. Are we talking
Eldon
now?
rises to his
Singing?
yeah. Eldon rises to his
Okay.
feet, finishes his drink, and smiles at Fox and Cadley.
Thanks. All right. Hey. Oh, I see. We can see. Oh, this would be great.
Yeah,
for
you
the
can see
podcast.
when I'm typing. Yeah, this is great. Well,
So we're working. Anything else we want to say?
Uh,
Anything Fox wants to say?
is there
I
anything
think
you
Fox
guys
is
wanted to
just sort
say?
of,
Because you guys can formulate
somewhat-
responses,
yeah.
but I am like
Okay.
addressing you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Sammy Slick. Could actually just say brief things like, do, cheer and get up and ready for support
Yeah.
or something like that. Something might do that
Yeah.
as well.
I think so. Yeah.
They're
Okay.
getting stale these
Okay.
days. Let's get ready. Agreed.
Agreed. All
All
right.
right, I've clicked
Alrighty.
it. Happy to fast
Cool.
forward to the next bit.
Okay. So I'm going to
Okay.
try.
Looks like there's ads. There's cheeky ads. This wasn't in my playtest.
All right. So where are we going? What do we want to do?
Friends, a response to the players.
Acknowledging Alden's ready to attempt. Alden, your eagerness is commendable. Who's Franz?
Franz is
Franz is
our game
suddenly
master.
turned into
Oh, is
game
he?
master.
Franz is
Okay.
our game master.
But who's saying this to us?
But yeah,
Is
I don't.
Yeah.
No, that's the game master, and he's addressing me.
Okay.
Okay. Alden, your eagerness is commendable with your skills and Fox's acrobatic. Oh no, wait, we have a
I
formidable.
think it might be me.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Ah,
I think
Smoke
no,
away
I
to
think
the
it's
Black
because
Raven.
I was, yeah, maybe because he thought I was talking to him. But
Maybe.
yeah, okay, all right.
this is
We've
cool. This is
head
all the
out.
stuff that you find out about using this
Yeah.
kind of tool. There's always going to be back and forwards and trying to figure out what am I doing.
Okay.
With Fox's acrobatics. I love how it's just
Go
taken
to
that trait of yours, and like it's now
What if I do
it's now
that?
part of you.
What if I type that?
Well,
I
no,
feel like
because
I'm
you
going
have to
back
use
to
it.
those.
You have to use a
No.
command.
Oh, you have to choose as character as
Use
opposed to
command.
as friend, who's the DM. And
Yeah,
Ah.
so
choose
just
between
do
them every time you
we'll
talk.
just decide who's typing, and then we'll just
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep it.
I'm saying, lead us, Alden, to the Black Raven.
Yeah, perfect. Let's just do that.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Let's just keep it straightforward. Keep the story moving.
Yeah.
And do we click on the green?
Yeah.
Or the arrows? The fast
Click on the
forward?
green. Click on the green.
Let me think.
Let me think. Lead the way. We set off towards the Black Raven.
Okay, cool. All right. I think if I'm heading in there as well, it's maybe good to go in disguise. I can be one of the some friends amongst the laborers among the shipyard, so I'll aim to be one of those as well when I go. So I'm going to try some deception and put on a disguise.
Okay. Ooh, all right.
Okay. So you do a skill check, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. If it's got the command, you can run with it.
This is actually kind of fun. I remember going back learning how to play D&D, where literally when you're going through, you go, oh, so I need to do this. So I'm going to do skill check and
Yeah, it slows the whole thing down, which isn't a bad thing. It's really fun to just sit there and like I've got a whole response typed up ready to go, but I'm just letting you guys do your thing for now, and then it's ready. And if it doesn't align, that's all good.
So what I'm doing is just reading through the commands because I have a very bad memory.
Maybe I need to actually say it first to Franz or something, and then he'll do a check or something.
Yeah. I was actually going to say this is supposed to be free to use, but it looks like they've added a subscription requirement because I was using this no longer than a week ago, playtesting a full hour worth of gameplay, and they hadn't monetized it yet.
Okay, is it not letting us play?
Yeah, it's actually said you've run out of free commands.
This is great timing.
So good thing I didn't boast saying, hey, these guys are actually quite wonderful, they've done this project, it's very basic right now, but it's free, which I can no longer say. Yeah, it's all right, we will be back up and running very shortly.
Disguise myself. Okay, so you disguise yourself as a ship's laborer as you blend into the city. What does your ship's laborer's disguise look like?
My ship's laborer's disguise, heavy coat that I wear over the top of my usual kilt that I hear, just to keep reminding me if I ever need to prove who I am with the rebellion. Otherwise, I just put this over the top here, big smock, that's got full of smithy and dents and burns all over it, so that it looks like I'm part of this here. I think D and Dog is responding to me.
D and Dog is definitely got opinions. I think he's actually D and Dog is not that a rogue can have a familiar, but my familiar objects to the scent of the cloak and clothes that you've decided. Did you wash those before you chose to disguise yourself, or just going method? We're going completely certain to blend. No, that makes that makes total
little
sense.
tricks of the trade. See, literally, and I just put it on as I'm dressing it up here, and I grab a bit of mud from the ground and just start putting this over my face and this like this. And it's like, right, I'm very.
Right. I see. Oh, okay. Good. That's great. That's so very.
Fox, you have to remember, the dwarves,
gotta blend in somehow.
They're from the earth. They're from the mountains and the mines. That's perfectly normal for them.
Of course.
They bathe in certain kinds of mud. Ain't that right?
I wasn't questioning. I support.
just-
Fox grabs
It's
some
just
mud and just
normal. That's
goes
all.
on their face.
Oh,
I understand.
That's the spirit, laddie. All right. And just put your cowl over you and just put on a less fancy voice. You'll get away with it in this place. Maybe you might have to disguise your voice a little bit. You do sound a little bit from the upper crust, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I will disguise my voice like this. Like this?
that's a
Try that
terrible
one.
Elvish accent. That's a terrible Elvish. Just you need to work. You're trying to pass as a dark elf, and that's not really coming through. You need to.
Give the lad credit.
Dark elf.
Look,
What are you talking
look,
Give the
about?
lad credit. Most
nearly
people
there.
only haven't heard an Irish elf, so it's all good. Just keep going with that.
Yes. We're nearly there.
Okay.
Right.
It's good. It's good, lad.
Let's get our story straight. Right? So
I'm going to try and sneak. Fox is going to get all
you're-
sneaky. I get to do a skill check.
let's do that. Lad Cataly, your plan to disguise yourself as a ship labourer is a wise choice. It will indeed help you to blend into the seedy atmosphere of the Black Raven. Your skills in deception will be invaluable in gaining the trust of Roderick as you make your way towards the tavern. You notice the dimly lit streets and the sound of distant laughter. The Black Raven comes into view, its worn wooden sign creaking in the wind. What would you do? Yeah, where was that noise that we had when we were setting up?
Cool.
Do we just want to do like skill
gonna try.
checks? Do we want to say what we're doing? Go.
I think rolling
It's
skill
happening.
checks is a good thing as well. Oh, so we're
Let's just
doing
let's just
stealth,
say I
okay.
want to do that. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your stealthy
So
approach
Fox
is a
wants to try and be
success.
sneaky.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Hey.
I'll do my
Right.
disguise check then. That'll be deception. So you
I
do
wanted to-
skill.
Okay, so one of the things that we noticed about this particular bot is when you put the character stats into it, it doesn't have things like expertise at this point. So
Yeah.
It's a bit
some
limited.
things I have expertise in, some things
Yeah.
I do not. Okay.
Okay.
Your stealthy approach is a success. You move silently and blend into the shadows, unnoticed by the patrons of the Black Raven. And this is kind of actually counterproductive to what Fox wants. Fox wants everybody to notice him being so stealthy and so sneaky. So they're like, he's like, and
I
like
wonder
a
if
cat,
I-
just knocks
the-
a cup off a table and then hides.
with my with my knowledge and experience of knowing Fox, I just keep an eye on him as I go along. I'm actually keeping an eye on him throughout this adventure, just in case. And so I see that as he's looking around for an eye, I just catch it. And I was like, hey.
All right. So we have 2 successes and my failure.
No.
Do we want to each read
no.
our own description of our character?
Yeah. Do you want me to
Yeah,
do
let's
yours
do that.
first, Fox?
I did mine already.
Okay, yes. Yes, well then, Catholic. My disguise is apparently disguised. Ship labor is convincing. Managed to blend in seamlessly with the seedy atmosphere there of the Black Raven. Sounds familiar. Patrons around me pay no mind, assuming me to be just another worker. Disguise is effective, allowing you to move more freely within the tavern. What do I do next? I keep a lookout for my friends here. I've seen Fox giving a thumbs up, and then I look around for Alden.
Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, my attempt at stealth was not successful, and I make my way towards the entrance of the Black Raven. I accidentally knock over a chair as I enter, causing a loud thud that draws the attention of everyone in the room. Patrons turn to look at me, and some find it amusing, while others give me suspicious glances. I'm going to pull up my hood and just like not even like acknowledge you guys, because I don't want the attention that's been drawn to me to be drawn to you guys, and I just feel like we would have operated like that. Like, I'm just going to go over to the bar as far away from everyone as possible.
Okay. I might call out then. I'll say talk to friends. I want my character to call attention to it mockingly, to draw attention to me, and I'll laugh jokingly. Or should I not? No, actually, I won't.
Yeah, it
won't.
needs to know. It needs to know what was happening. So,
Okay.
hang on. Oh no, it does know. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm going to try talking.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to talk to. I'm going to just say. I'm going to say I'm going to talk. I'm going to see what happens. So I'm
Okay.
going to be.
We might have
Go
to
through
choose an order that we put all three of our responses in. See what happens. Because
So I'm
it
like,
doesn't
walk
do
up to the
them
bar.
back to back.
Yeah. So sort of walk up. Generally, Fox walks up to the bar and is like, "I would like some whiskey, the cheapest you have, because that is what I drink."
Jesus Christ.
And just like stand expectantly at the bar because
Okay.
Fox is doing his best.
Okay.
Fox has an intelligence of, wow, it's actually higher than I thought it was. Has an intelligence of 13 and a wisdom of 11. Fox is not the most savvy of adventurers.
Well, what I'm doing while you're doing that, I am saying to Franz at the moment, our DM, I want to look around and search for our contact, Roderick. And
Hey,
see
good
what he
idea.
Okay,
does.
cool. So I think what we've
Yeah.
done there is we each put a line in, and it takes what we've written, but we don't act on it. And then you've put a line in, and we can act on that. I'm
Okay.
completely theorizing here because they don't have a lot of like guidance and literature on their website. But we've typed something in, it's read it, it's prepared to do something with it, but it doesn't proceed.
Oh.
Like, is that not what a game master does quite often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you let everybody kind of say what they would like to do, and you kind of run with that, or you share the spotlight. Okay.
Okay.
But I think we
Go
might have
lad,
cracked
go.
it.
I think we have. Yeah.
With you talking to Franz. So I think you talk to Franz, who is our DM, tell
Yeah.
the DM what we want
Tell
to
him-
do, and then it comes up with the results. That seems to be what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Because its immediate
Yeah.
response was not, it was yours, not
Yeah.
his. So,
Do you want to read it?
Fox,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you
So
want?
Fox,
Yeah, I'll read.
Jared.
Yeah. Okay. Fox, you approach the bar and request the cheapest whiskey available. The bartender, a grizzled man with a missing tooth, nods at you and pours a glass of the house whiskey. It's strong and it burns as it goes down. Alden, you put your hood up and make your way towards the bar, trying to blend in with the crowd. Led, you scan the room. You notice a figure sitting alone in the corner table. I can't see him crying so much. Wearing a dark cloak. It matches the description of Roderick. What do you want to do next? Oh my god.
I think
Yeah.
I'm going to say this to Franz that I look first to Fox and Roderick. No, sorry, Fox and Alden.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm actually going to say I notice Roderick and look and try to grab the attention of Fox and Alden. Let them know we've found Roderick.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. What do you guys want to do?
I get it. Talk. Oops.
Because I won't click it yet until, I think that's the thing, don't click it until you respond. And then once we've all responded, then we click the green
Yeah.
because then it'll try to call us all. Yeah, I think that's it.
Ask for the bottle. All right.
The bartender.
2 fingers of the same whiskey. Very cool.
Okay. I
Fox
will
will
ask
ask
for the
for the
bottle. I like
Awesome.
it's so good.
All right, I'll click it as
Bottle.
well. Let's see what he does. You're blending in perfectly.
All right. Lad, you catch sight of Roderick. It's calling you Lad. Catch sight of Roderick and quickly signal to Fox and Alden, subtly gesturing towards the corner table where Roderick is seated. Fox, you approach the bartender and request a bottle of whiskey instead of just a glass. The bartender raises an eyebrow but nods, handing you the bottle. Alden, you wave the bartender over and ask for 2 fingers of the same whiskey. The bartender pours the drinks and slides them towards you. What do you all
Okay,
do
we've got a bit
next?
of a plan.
Yeah. Okay.
So, just in terms of character, I've seen Jared. I've assumed your character Alden is the leader of this group. So I'm kind of, and I know you said you want to do some social stuff. So I'm kind of indicating to you, are you going to go talk to him? Is the main thing.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
gesture.
I'm going to grab, that is awesome. I'm going to grab both glasses and walk over.
Nice. Okay. And I'll go to a nearby table and watch. So I'll say that. And I'll go to Fox, come and join me.
Fox is going to join Alden and Roderick at the table because Fox is not good at this kind of thing.
I'll still call the Fox to come to me. Okay, cool.
And I'll like wave, but join them at the other table. All right. Talk to friends. All right. Bed and join. Oh, hello. Table. All right.
So you guys are both getting a table nearby?
Well, I'm suggesting that. I'm waving over.
Let's run it.
Yeah. Fox just waves back at Laird and goes and sits down with Alden and Roderick with the whiskey bottle. Dunk.
Yeah, I'm good with that. It's like, this will be interesting.
Go for it. Just need you, Fox.
All right.
I think we just need you to hit the green.
I thought I had hit the green. I apologize.
You see one reaction and you think it's like you automatically doing it, but it's not. It's really silly. All right. I grab both glasses and I walk over to Roderick. You gesture for Fox to join you at a nearby table and watch the interaction between me and Roderick. Fox, you ignore Laird's gesture and instead join Alden and Roderick at that table. As you approach,
Fox, of course,
Roderick looks up from his
drink. He shouldn't be looking so excited. He's like, serious face.
Business. As you approach, Roderick looks up from his drink and gives you a nod of recognition. Well, you must be the ones Laird sent, he says in a low voice. Sid, we have much to discuss. What do we want to do next?
I think we should ask him, what does he know of what was the plan for tonight? This is actually, I think I've gone too method with Fox. I have completely forgotten what
gather info about the secret noble stronghold that we're going to infiltrate.
Okay.
Get him on side, I think was part of it too. Get him on side and get the info.
Yeah, that's why I'm passing him a drink over to him. What are the details we need to know? So pull this off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we cracked it. You're supposed to put a few responses in and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Learning is fun. Agree, Sammy Slick. Learning is fun.
All right.
Okay. I am watching Roderick carefully and seeing if he's telling the truth to Alden and Fox. And I'm going to do a check actually first, which is a skill check, insight.
Ooh,
so this is kind of good if you know the skills, unless I haven't seen him ask for a skill check.
Asked for a skill check, yeah.
Yeah, so I might try that and see if you know.
It has when I've tested it.
Oh, 21. I like it.
Whoa,
okay.
Oh,
nice.
damn.
I'm going to click the green bot.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, I've also just gone on the website and I can see where all of our logs are. I can see our current summary, and the first point it has is Fox attempts an acrobatics maneuver but fails drawing attention. That is
I mean, that is
so
the first
slick.
trick that I did.
It's true.
That's so cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring my character sheet up so that I have at least something to reference for my skills and stuff. All right.
That's very good.
I'll press the button as
You just-
well.
Okay.
Yeah. So Fox is like,
You know what?
pours more whiskey
we've
into the
got our-
glasses, drinks out of the bottle, tries to be tough, but it's just like,
Still, yeah.
I think we've all responded. After that, now I think we've all responded. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So I like this sort of idea of we're all sitting in this pub. Fox
Mm.
definitely stands out as having made no attempt to disguise himself, but he's trying to be sneaky. All right.
Okay.
I guess
Do you want
this
to
is
take
sort of
this?
me.
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to take it?
As Fox pours more whiskey into the glasses, he notices a few patrons at nearby tables giving him curious glances. One of those, I imagine, is Laird Catterley with a curious glance in the disguise, which I'm sure Fox still remembers Catterley is wearing. Definitely Fox remembers
It gives
that.
a good excuse for him to
Somebody
look
put it
over
on.
and do his insight check.
Yeah. The sound of his choking draws more attention to the table that we're at with Roderick trying to be subtle, and a few people chuckle. Alden, you pass over the drink to Roderick, who takes a sip and nods appreciatively. Not on that whiskey I was drinking. He sets the glass down and leans in closer, his voice dropping to a whisper. A whisker? A whisper. You made him American, didn't you?
Oh,
Before
whiskey.
we
Do
start,
you want me to? Do you
You'll
want me to
need
just do it?
gather information. Now I'll do it. I think it's fun. Let's have a go.
Go for it.
To pull this
Go
off, you'll need to gather information about the stronghold's layout, security measures, and any potential weaknesses. You'll also need to find a way to gain access to the stronghold without raising suspicion. I can provide you with some initial details, but it'll be up to you to gather the rest. Are you up for the challenge? And he awaits your response. How was that? Was that a
That was
dead
good.
spot on?
That was
imitation of the
awesome.
accent you
That was
showed?
really good. No, that was great. I'm going to try /talk as character.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, no, I will be indicating to you, Alden, that I'm nodding approving like he's telling the truth.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to communicate that to you. And do you want to make it? If you note to me, you want me to come over or not?
I wonder if I see
You want
that.
to? You want to?
I'll motion to both of you.
Are
Yeah.
you motioning to us? Okay.
Yeah. I'll put that up here. Here it's coming up.
Yeah.
Mine's coming up now.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
So we've
All
got.
right.
All right. Motion to
Well,
Alden.
I'm gonna
and Fox
write. I'm gonna put in 2 responses. I want to say what I'm
okay.
saying
Okay.
and what I want to say to the DM. I acknowledge Laird's signal.
100% Fox notices it and waves back. Says, "Come over." Like not subtle at all. Goodness knows how I passed that stealth check before.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a
Knowledge
response as
led.
well, Fox?
Do we all have to respond, or can we just all click the
No,
green thing?
we can. If you wanted, if you don't want to, we can just click the green thing.
Yeah. So I've just
We
clicked
don't
the green
have to
thing.
at all. That's just how
Let's
we've.
just see. Let's just see if it continues on. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And what I'll
It
do
will.
is
You
while
don't.
I'm
We don't
doing
have
that,
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a skill check. Can you see what I wrote there?
So,
I think this would be perception or investigation. I'm trying to work out which one.
what are you trying to do?
I'm looking around to see if there's anyone suspicious looking at you guys now.
Whoa. I feel like
I would
maybe
say
that's
perception.
perception.
Yeah.
Almost insight. Well, insight is more if you're looking at a particular person, I suppose.
Well, basically, I'm seeing if anyone's looking at you guys as
Yeah.
well. See if
I
it
feel
was
like that's
perception. So I'll
Yeah.
do that as well.
I mean, that's also
Fingers
wisdom
crossed.
based, which suits you.
10. Ordinary. Okay.
Oh,
That doesn't do too much.
ah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh.
And now we have the option to complete the quest.
Oh my God.
Oh. I think it might be a
Continue
step in the quest. I think it's I think it's a step in the quest, and we could either call it here or continue. All right.
Oh, I
Well,
get it. So it's like video games. There's like, this is the point
Yes.
where we would get
Yeah.
the little thing that flashes up that says,
Mhm.
I don't play video games that often. What is it?
New journal entry.
Yeah, new journal entry or new mission. I don't know. Bling.
Yep. A new point on
I
your
think it is
map has
complete.
been unlocked. All of those.
Yeah,
all of
that
those.
sort of thing. That kind of thing.
Cool.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. So
This is good.
as you look around the tavern, you notice a few patrons who seem to be paying extra attention to Alden and Fox's table. They appear to be whispering to each other and occasionally glancing in your direction. It's hard to tell if they are suspicious or just curious, but the behavior does catch your attention. That's exactly how I would have responded if you rolled a 10. It's like you're looking at something, but you don't know what it means. I love that.
That's pretty good.
And then it's also given me the we inquire about the I inquired about the rewards. Whoa, spells. God damn.
Yay.
Getting out of business, bud.
That's all your spells.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I'm casting message to talk to you quietly. Yeah.
We're
Eldon or
doing
to
the
me?
things.
Apparently, I can silently communicate with Alden and Fox at the table, so I'll go with
Perfect.
that.
I like this
It knows.
interpretation of message.
Yes, as do I. We have
Okay, cool.
we have earrings of message. So the rewards for successfully infiltrating. Hang on, he was sudden. We went over this. The rewards for successfully infiltrating the stronghold and aiding in dismantling the oppressive nobility will be a significant sum of gold. His voice filled with conviction. But more than that, you will have the gratitude of the rebel society. Your actions will help bring about change for freedom of the people. Roderick's words hang in the air, emphasizing the weight of the task at hand. Yeah, no shit.
Yes. Amazing.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Send
cool.
the
And the
message.
message comes through. Awesome.
I just want to see what it says. What?
So there's while you're in the middle of talking, suddenly there's this kind of almost like the waves kind of crashing at the ocean for a second before a whisper of my voice starts to appear in your ears. And you've had this experience before, so you know I'm doing passing a message where you hear me saying, "Careful, we must move soon. We are being watched. Perhaps exit via the back, and I'll distract them."
Fox immediately drops the glass.
Jesus Christ.
Because
Okay.
yeah.
Second message. If possible.
What happens if I say I drop a glass?
Hang on. We're doing this. We're doing this / skill
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
dexterity check.
Oh, you're going to
Hang
catch it?
You're goddamn right.
Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
Oh, that'll be cool.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. It's 10, 13.
Oh no, it's just I didn't write my intent before I did the check.
Yeah.
But they're
You snuck
distracted
out.
by the sound of the glass breaking, allowing us to slip away unnoticed. So well done, Fox.
As often happens when the person who drops the glass, immediate attention. It's like when you crouch down in a video game or something, people immediately forget you exist. So it's like drop the glass and that's where everyone's looking. Forget where it came from.
Amazing.
Hang on a
Okay.
sec. Oh,
Amazing.
I would like to gather some resources.
while you're doing that, I'm just keeping an eye on.
Amazing. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Fingers crossed it
Let's
works.
see what it does.
Oh, actually, hang on. I'll
Right.
take it off and I'll actually cast it.
Yeah, cast it.
Spell. Oops.
That's cool. Let's try and think if there's anything else I can do. Right, you head to it. We have a hideout. Okay, cool.
I'm telling the game that we have a hideout. Any good
Nice.
operation should.
It doesn't
a
automatically do it.
headquarters.
I have to choose it.
That's okay.
Where is it?
Oh, hey, it looks like I can cast spells for you.
You might be able to. Who knows?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, all right. Do it.
You start. Oh, that's awesome. Do you want to read it? Laird Cadderley Daintree, you cast sleep on anyone who attempts to follow Alden and Fox. As you make your way towards the hideout, you notice a few people starting to doze off and fall asleep in the tavern. It seems that your spell was successful in deterring anyone from pursuing your companions. Alden, to you.
Well done.
We're snacking.
I guess I head to our hideout. It's a small, secluded spot tucked away in an alley. As we enter, I see Fox already there waiting for me. Of course.
Of course.
The hideout is dimly lit with a table in the centre covered in maps and various tools. What would you like to do next?
Fox is 100% sitting there with his feet up on the table.
Yeah, you would.
And like trying to dilute the whiskey with water, but still drink it. He dropped the glass, but he kept the bottle. Oh dear.
What do you do? That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab tools, weapons, and gear.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a good idea.
Friends. Fox continues drinking whiskey. Oh, why do you keep doing that? Continues drinking whiskey. Diluted with water. So I'm not consciously trying to break this game, but I am cognizant of the fact that I could
pushing
break
boundaries.
this game.
Oh, it's very easy.
I mean, that's not like me as a player at all. It's 100% me as a player. Oh, I wonder if I do a Constitution save. Sorry, I'm just being. What if I do a? Can I do a save? Roll, save.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. Roll, save. I want to see. Oh, does it let me do a save or only a check? Oh, saving throw. There it is. Constitution. Let's try that. Let's see what happens if it. Because what I'm curious about is whether it will pick up on the fact that I was drinking whiskey. Oh yes, it did.
There you go. You got drunk.
As you continue drinking the diluted whiskey, you start to feel a bit lightheaded. The diluted alcohol seems to be affecting you more than you anticipated. You begin to feel a bit dizzy, and your movements become slightly unsteady. Alden, look, we made it out. I beat you out, and you didn't even see me.
Yep.
Goodness, I'm getting much better at this. I told you I could be a hero.
And I'm just like searching the cupboards, just, knocking stuff down, like looking under the maps for the, plans. And go.
Can I help? I can help. Here, let me help. And immediately just spills stuff all over the table.
Yeah, spill a coffee just all over the table.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, smelled coffee. That Fox left there from previously and didn't clean up after himself because he's used to
it's been there for like 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Oh gosh. Why
does your coffee always smell like burnt leather?
Be fine.
It's horrendous. No, it's industrial. It's bloody awful.
Fine. It's fine.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Laird gathers specific gear. Let's see what it gives me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to see what it would do.
I like that. No, because you do need to. You do need to do that. Okay.
Help it.
So you have your studded leather armor, thieves' tool, spell components, flute, and rapier. With her equipment in the party, stands ready to face the challenges. Okay.
Flute and your rapier. I do like the order it gave that to you.
My flute's more important. That's the thing. I should have said my hip flask, but I already have it, so that's okay.
Yeah, sorry, that's empty. I may have had some.
I'm gonna chuck this. I'm gonna chuck this in after it's given that and see if it gives me a fleshed out.
Yeah, I'll click that
Okay,
too.
cool.
Excellent. Let me think.
The rogue's tools.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Cool.
Game Master, for fleshing out the world.
Yes. Yes.
This is good.
Okay.
All
What would
right.
you like to do next?
Well,
I feel
Roderick.
What information did we actually get from Roderick?
I don't
gather
know.
information. He said he'll provide us with some initial details. So let's say we look over Roderick's initial details
Sounds good.
to work out
Where we need to.
the next step of infiltrating the stronghold or something. Who's gonna write that?
On it. All over it.
You're on it.
Well,
Legend.
Fox is drunk, so Fox also is kind of going around gathering things in a fairly earnest but ineffectual manner.
Okay.
So it kind of picks up a map and then like rolls it up and then realizes it's the wrong one and then goes to another and picks that one up and then gets some pens.
That doesn't
Definitely
put the
picks
other
up
one
some
back where they got
pens,
it from.
Yeah, like doesn't put stuff back. Picks up the coffee cup, doesn't really know what to do with it in terms of washing it and kind of just puts it somewhere else.
Yeah. I'll also look over it and see if there's anything I can pick up as well. Talk.
Awesome.
Nice. We can all heal our different keyboards as well.
Oh no. I'm just looking over at the
I can see
levels.
this would be a lot of fun to do play by post. I think
yeah,
play by post.
I love play by post.
Yeah.
I've never really done much of it. It's not really been, I guess, my kind of gaming, but I can see that this would work. Right.
Yeah.
So join Alden looking over Roderick's details to spot any missing pieces of information we need to find.
Okay. I've clicked on it. Have we all clicked?
I clicked.
Here we go. Okay. Come on, France. Go, France.
Go, France. It's your birthday. Go, France.
Layout.
I'll go. Okay. As you gather around the table in the dimly lit hideout, you carefully examine the details provided by Roderick. The information includes the layout of the stronghold, its security measures, and potential weaknesses. That's good. That's good gear. You also discuss the need to find a way to enter the stronghold without raising suspicion. As you go through the details, you realize there are still some gaps in your knowledge. What would you like to do next?
Okay.
Now, I'm thinking, can we do like a fast forward montage so we can start getting to the stronghold? Because I'd be really interested in seeing how we can.
Absolutely. I was just thinking that why don't we just go on a recon mission at the stronghold?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to try.
Do we tell France?
I guess so. If you do /talk and then go as character, we could say something in character.
Yeah. Talk as character.
Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. I just have to jump off.
Yeah, go.
2 seconds.
We'll start our conversation.
Which is all good. Yeah. So what do I want to say? I want to say, let's go. All this. Let's go. I'll take that as well. Of course, he's not going to be able to click the green thing to continue, but that's okay. All right.
Well, we could just keep our conversation going.
We can keep our conversation going.
Although yours was quite definitive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So how do Alden and Fox know each other? How did these two characters who are clearly vastly dissimilar end up in cahoots with each other?
I mean, how much time do you spend on the streets, right? Like, how much time does Fox spend in the underbelly?
Yeah. So Fox has, having realized that he wasn't very good at being a business person, I think Fox started to try and build street smarts. That's how he sold it to his parents, to get learn more about the ins and outs of the city to become a better businessman, because that's what his family does. And so I think he was trying to find seedy bars and places where ne'er-do-wells, and that's exactly the language he was using when he was trying to find places. He walked onto the street, it's like, you, friend there. I'm looking for a seedy bar where ne'er-do-wells would gather, so I may become one of them. Would you take me there? I have this gold piece if you assist me. And so just very, and Fox is not bad. Fox is just a little bit naive, a lot naive, very earnest. Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I would say that, Alden would recognize that and just know that, like, you could be taken advantage of so easily, but, I'm not about to, like, throw investment into you to make sure that you're okay. I just keep probably telling you to, like, stay away. Like, it's really not a, it takes a certain kind of people, it takes a certain kind of breed, but you're always sticking around these places. Like, where I work, where I frequent. Yeah. And you're always looking to get involved in jobs. And I think finally I've I've come around to bring you into the fold, but only where I can keep an eye on you.
Apologies for the delay.
Good.
Not at all. We just laid down some backstory.
Formed a relationship.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and I think that, and I think that Fox has always been like doing his best to be helpful, and sometimes surprisingly actually being helpful. And that's kind of why maybe you've let him hang around, is that he was, you're at the point where you're just like, just go home. And then Fox did something that was remarkably helpful, like saved someone or found something. It's like, oh, and Fox probably surprised himself a little with that as well.
Yeah, you've got some skills.
I actually do have some skills. Like, if we do combat, I've got some skills. I got a +8 in athletics.
I'm keen to see what that does. Holy the muzzle. All right. Cataly, we just need your green light.
Ding, 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 ding.
Awesome.
Where's the green thing?
Beautiful.
Go.
Is the way to go.
It is the way to go.
I mean, you can write in your accent. That's fine.
Just no one will be able to read it. That's it.
With the decision made, you set out to recon the stronghold. As you approach the area, you notice the imposing walls and guarded entrance. The stronghold seems well fortified, but you also spot a blind spot. Near the eastern wall, where the guard's line of sight is limited. What do you want to do next? We have an inn.
Fox stops whistling the jaunty tune that he was whistling.
Do you want to look for, like, spend a little bit of time watching the guard movements to see if it stays hidden, and to look for the best time?
Like watch their patrol route.
Yeah, to watch for the best
time.
That'd
be the smart thing to do. I'm just keen.
Talk to France. I will hide, and then I'm going to do a check to see if I can hide. Actually, I can just hide. But I'm going to do a stealth check. Skill check. Roll skill check. Roll skill check. Stealth. Clearly.
Yeah, I think we should all maybe roll a stealth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, bomb, bomb.
I mean, Fox is whistling a jaunty tune, so the fact that he fails his stealth check is potentially not so surprising.
Are we actually, sorry, we were watching for about a couple of hours? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Hours to see when the best point.
I mean, that's the plan. What actually happens as Fox attempts to hide, he finds a suitable spot behind a nearby barrel. However, as he crouches down, he accidentally knocks over a small crate, causing a loud clatter. Definitely the sound effects of the keyboards we've got going on. The guards at the entrance of the stronghold immediately turn their heads in the direction of the noise, their eyes scanning the area for any signs of intruders. And of course, you two were very successful in your stealth checks.
I haven't rolled mine yet. I'm about to. But I did write something there just now because of what happened. Have a look.
I had about 33 to watch the brief. Again, I can just see the dynamic between these two characters developing is that, you've got Laird Cataly, who is very serious and about this. And then you've got Fox, who is really giving off Golden Retriever energy.
10. Golden Retriever energy. I'm not much better than you. This is it. Yeah.
All right. Did you want to read yours?
As I, Laird Cataly, positions myself to be about 30 feet away from Fox. Try to blend into the surroundings and observe the guard movements. However, I accidentally step on a loose stone, causing a slight noise. One of the guards at the entrance of the stronghold turns his head in the direction of the sound, eyes narrowing as they scan the area. Seems suspicious, but unable to pinpoint the source of the noise.
Oh, I know what Fox would do right now, because Fox is well-meaning. Fox is going to cast darkness. Because Fox doesn't think things through.
Okay. Have I pressed the button?
So I'm going to do talk.
I think we're missing one person to press the button.
Probably me.
Oh.
Probably
no,
me.
was it? Oh, yeah, we're doing the button up
there. There it is.
Yeah, that was me. All right. So I'm going to talk to friends. Oops. You guys do your thing as I type this out. Friends, what's that one? Someone want to read that one?
Yep.
Oh no.
What do we got? As Lad Cuddly Daintree observes the guards from a safe distance, they try their best to remain hidden. However, a small pebble accidentally slips from Lad's grasp. What were you doing holding a pebble? Hits the ground with a soft thud. One of the guards immediately becomes suspicious and starts scanning the area, trying to locate the sound of the noise. What do you do, Lad? I'm knocking an arrow. Because nobody's seen me. I
going to
rolled a 22.
All right, I think this works. We'll cast darkness. I'm going to try to.
Sorry, Fox. As a rogue, you don't have any spells to cast.
Okay, but I wanted to see. But I do. I'm an arcane trickster. Can I tell friends I'm an arcane trickster? I'm going to try that. Hang on. Is there a way of telling friends I happen to be an arcane trickster?
Just do /talk.
Yeah. Talk. To talk. This is interesting. So we knew that this bot was set up with sort of the SRD type stuff and the open, but apparently it doesn't have everything in there, which is all good.
Doesn't look like.
Oh well.
I'm just actually going to do a charm person on him.
Yep. I'm just going to see what happened. Trickster and can cast spells. I'm just going to see what happens when I say talk to friends. See if it learns. Fox, arcane trickster, and can cast. Oh, hello.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Interesting. Nah, it doesn't let me do it as a rogue. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Ooh.
I thought it was opening up your spell book there. That was so cool.
So did I. I got so excited. I thought it was going to let me open my spell book, but no. All right, fine. Okay, well, this is good. This is interesting to learn. As fun as it would have been to cast an area of effect spell, so none of us could see.
Computer says no.
Computer says no. What says no? AI Overlord says no. Fine.
As Led Cuddly walks past the fortress wall, the guard under the influence of charm person chuckles and waves him off, believing Lad's excuse about the grog. You successfully make your way past the guard and blend into the surroundings. It's really talking to just you, Lad.
Yeah. What do you do next, Lad? Have we split the party? Foxy's trying to cast darkness and can't figure out why it's not working as becoming increasingly frustrated. It's not working. They said this
dark elf. He should be able to.
What is going on?
Well, I think I'm going to try and hide and look for Fox and Alden to try and talk to them.
I'm going to give you guys a hand over the wall.
Okay.
You're yeeting me over the wall? I mean, Fox is pretty slight, so...
Poised, like...
Wait, does the quick brown fox jump over
predator?
Lazy fox? I agree.
I wish my name had a Z in it now.
Yeah.
Zeldin.
Oh, it's all good.
Does the lead and the fox jump over the lazy?
Yeah, the lead and fox jumped over the all right.
The lazy wall.
Oh no. X. Let's try that again.
Oh wait, do you have to do
say? I have to do talk mode as two friends.
Yeah.
Say that. Okay, here it goes. Okay, here we go. I say to him, I look for Alden and join him in secretly entering the stronghold. Hopefully
nice.
Cool.
Will work.
I hope that's like the montage version, so it's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just keep progressing the story.
Yeah.
It's fun to like do things like that, like flirt with the guard, charm the guards, and
Yeah.
It's cool that lets you do that.
Yeah, it's good.
Where's Fox? Where's Fox?
Fox is still trying to cast darkness. I'm going to do a perception check and see what Fox notices.
Go for it.
Because why not?
I'm waiting nearby. I give you a hand over the wall. You quietly join me in the secret stronghold. We find ourselves in a dimly lit corridor branching off in multiple directions.
Faint sound coming from one of the... What path?
There's a path
Oh,
nearby.
okay.
We're outside a stronghold. Of course there's a path. There's a path.
Well, you guys are in... I think I may have just
I love how it just...
appeared.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
What do you do next, Alden and Laird? Oh,
Okay.
France
This
decided
is-
I'm that chaotic player. It's not
No, I think
talking
it's
to me.
I think it's taken your thing and then gone, what did you guys also want?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna bring it in
Oh, that's
saying, I
very
say to
fair.
Fox and Alden, let's find a place to hide. And then I'm going to stealth hide. That's okay.
Yeah, nice.
Well,
I pull Fox into the shadows. Fair. Fair.
I'm going to do. Oh, am I
You're
doing a
just
spell? Why am I
spending
doing a spell?
slots like it's your job. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Damn, I deliberately didn't choose illusions. That was a specific choice, and now I'm kind of wondering about it. I wonder if I can cancel that. I just won't answer it. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Skill check is what I wanted to do, and hide.
Nice. Yes, definitely yeet, Sammy.
Awesome.
I don't know if you've heard that sound effect. What is it? It's like, Nestle Crunch. Yeet. That's what I
Jesus.
imagined.
My stealth check.
Oh,
shit.
wow. Wow. Oh, hang on, you got an 8
Accident
still.
brush.
Like, that's...
Oh, what? No.
Oh,
I grabbed
poor
Fox. Oh, God.
no.
It's muddled
A
it.
suit of
It's muddled
armor
it.
on display. It's getting worse. Hang on, but for the podcast,
We should
as
stop
Laird
us.
Family
We should
Daintree
stop
attempts to pull
rolling.
Fox into the shadows, he accidentally brushes against a suit of armor on display, causing it to wobble and make a loud clanging noise. The noise echoes through the corridor, alerting the guards to your presence. The guards quickly turn their attention towards your direction and draw their weapons. What do you do, Alden and Laird?
I have a feeling that a sleep spell is going to come into
Oh,
it.
my God.
We'll see how
This
it
is
goes.
awesome.
Man, if I could use my spells, I've got Thunderwave.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right, well, this is something to explore later and to figure out how we could do this, but that's okay. Crush. And I feel like it's a suit of armor that was made for like a gnome. So it's actually quite small, and that's why we didn't really see it. It's this very decorative gnome arm, and we've just knocked it all over. Oh, and the sirens in the background are perfect. Perfect timing.
The guards.
Yeah.
The guards.
They're coming. Alarm.
There it is.
Okay. All
I
right. I'm
think
going to
actually-
draw.
I have to say, even though we haven't like seeked it, it's looked for it. It's given us like quite a good story beat. Now it's like, okay, now we're going to do some combat. Like it's given us quite a bit up until a bit of conflict.
It is. Yeah.
I need to roll a
I'm gonna
d20
draw-
because it says,
Right.
Laird Cadley Daintree, you
No.
quickly cast sleep, sending out a wave
Okay.
of magical energy towards the guards. Roll a d20 to see how your effective your spell is. So it's not usual spell
Okay.
kind.
Yeah.
So I'll roll.
Because you've already used that.
Is it roll d20? So I just roll and say d20?
I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
It should just be able to. Yeah.
d20, 20, 20, 20. No, that did nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
Roll
Custom?
custom. Roll
Yeah.
custom 1
Amount.
d20.
Die. 20.
Oh, he's thinking. Alden's total custom roll. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear.
no.
Oh, Lord. If
Well,
sleep
my
doesn't
8 was
have
better
that
and it took
effect,
that.
All right. Let me catch
Okay.
up on where we're at.
That's me.
You quickly cast sleep. You've done your check.
Yeah.
And oh no.
Well, actually, we've all had a go now. Do we
Yeah.
click on this and see what happens?
Yeah.
Or
See what
Yeah,
happens.
we gotta
Very
we gotta
interesting.
give it.
Oh,
I have
jeez.
drawn my short bow.
I wonder
I
if it
assume-
picked up because I only made one thing. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
Alden, you see
I was
Fox
just gonna
three
say
short bow.
it didn't.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Did it get? Where did I?
Alden, what is your
Yeah,
next
I draw
move?
my.
Ah.
Well, just Led. Do you want to just click green on my post up the top where I
Yep.
had already said I draw my axes and see if it grabs that?
Bingo. Yeah, I missed that.
Ah, maybe that's what it happened.
Let me think.
There we
Here
go.
it comes.
Ah,
No, but if we had
okay,
clicked green,
so-
it would have just ran it there. Okay.
Yeah.
What is my next move? Okay, it does. It still wants to know. Okay.
Yeah.
And axes and charge.
And I am going to.
Like it's coming to battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it hasn't asked to roll initiative.
No,
it
it hasn't.
initiative at all.
And to be
should we
fair, I
ask
haven't
to roll
tested.
initiative?
I haven't tested it to the point of combat.
Because initiative is one of the options as well. Roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it?
Well,
It does say /roll initiative is one of the things
Yeah.
you can do.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
It doesn't.
I
do
may
that.
as well do that as part of
let's do
my.
that first.
Oh,
Let's do that.
20. Yes.
Ah, very nice.
Oh,
That's a dirty
man.
20.
Very
That's a
nice.
4.
Mm.
Fox is better
Oh.
at this. Oh,
Well, that was
sorry, my
interesting.
brain. That's interesting.
Your dice
So
rolled off the
apparently,
table.
hang
Sorry.
on, I've got an option. Okay, well, I'm going to do
Whoa.
beginning counter and see what happens. Okay, so
Well,
Is it because I didn't press on the green button?
maybe.
No. Did you do /initiative? /roll
Did actually.
initiative?
Oh, hello.
Oh God.
It's given us something.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we're in. You
okay.
rolled a 9
Oh,
apparently.
we're in.
Did I?
Oh, and it's only one.
Alden's not in
It's
there.
only.
Did it say I rolled
It's
a
only
9?
one guard. Where's my? What?
Where are you?
Okay. Well,
And Alden's there.
I don't know.
With
We didn't get a roll
Oh,
17.
there's
from-
Alden.
Fox has got 4. No, Alden's got 20. Fox has got 4. I had an error. The guards came in.
So I've got.
Oh, I
after
somehow
rolling
rolled a
initiative
9.
for enemies.
Okay.
You've got a 9, but I don't have Alden in my initiative order.
No,
Yeah, I'm not there
neither do I.
either.
How weird.
Okay, it's Fox.
Because
It's
maybe
your turn. What
asked
do you
to
want
roll
to do?
initiative. It rolls for everyone from your call. Whoever rolled it. who
No,
asked for
Oh.
it said after rolling for initiative. Yeah, it said
Maybe we should ask him to
once
re-roll
everyone's rolled
for
initiative.
everyone.
Why don't we all just do?
Yeah.
Why don't we all just do /roll initiative and then
All together.
we hit whatever. Yeah. Let's all do that.
Okay.
now.
Just one of us
Oh,
rolls. The
it's
encounter's
already begun.
begun. You can no longer roll for initiative. Okay.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
Fox,
think
it's
you're
your turn.
going
What do you want to
first.
do?
Alden, you're going
Yeah.
first, then guard 2.
No, Fox.
Then
It
me.
just said
then
now it's
Fox,
Fox's
and then the
turn.
other one.
Oh,
Okay.
is it my turn?
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Ouch. Been hit.
Attack?
Ow.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Roll attack. All right. So I can do roll attack. Type. Ranged. Oh, okay. Describe my attack. I'm going to shoot the guards with my crossbow. See what happens.
If you read what it said above, guard 2 swiftly strikes Fox.
Yeah, I
Do
know the
that.
guard got me.
And with a
Yep.
blow of 13 and does 2
bumped you.
points of damage. Wait for this.
Ah.
Laird Cadley Daintree swiftly strikes guard 1, landing a critical hit with a natural 20. The attack part
What?
misses and does 2 points of damage.
Yeah, it seems to have given us. You did
What
2
the
points
hell?
of damage with a
A
20.
critical hit. Isn't that
Critical
great?
hit.
Nice. Okay.
I haven't even had a go.
All right. So I've
I'll try something.
all right. So Fox, I missed both guard. Somehow I managed to do 2 attacks. Which I do have.
You have 2 attacks at
Interesting.
7th level. Okay.
Lid Cadley Daintree swings his weapon at guard 1, but attack misses. Okay. Fox loses 3 HP. Why am I getting beat up? Oh, sorry, Alden, it's not your turn yet.
Oh.
Aw.
But I have a button that says it's my turn.
It's my turn. Okay, so
Yeah.
hit it. Hit that button and see what happens. Maybe this is a way of.
But you're not in this encounter.
Oh,
Fox is in a
Okay.
different place. Fox is in a different.
No.
What?
No, this is Alden's in a different place. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well, this is.
Oh, let's- oh no, we're in combat and we don't have one of our rogues. I mean, it's a fair fight.
I'm
Okay.
actually in the middle of. I'm saying to friends because my spell apparently is being cast, which is good.
Swings his weapon at guard 1, but attack misses.
I'll just put that. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my precious 20, Sammy.
No.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I rolled
But you
really
said
good
that you were
initiative.
there, which is so
Yeah.
weird.
I
It's
know, I
acting
rolled
for
the
me
first-
for some reason.
Fucking initiative, and I rolled a
Yeah.
20. God damn.
That's so good. You would have been first. We could have used that.
Learning. This is good. This system
Yeah.
is is
But
interesting.
This is what it is. Like we know that kind of AI bots have got limits, and it's got to be the way that you've taught them. Because
Yes.
I don't think this is sort of iterative learning. I think this is you train it and that's it, and all it learns is the story that we have. So it's quite limited, which is fine.
Yeah, it's not getting
Guard
better
one,
at its
report
job necessarily.
No. Yeah.
Not
Guard
foundationally
one, put
anyway.
off guard by Ladd's cutting words, attempts to resist the effects of vicious mockery. The guard rolls a wisdom saving throw and fails to meet the DC. The spell takes effect, dealing psychic damage. What do you say?
I'm actually saying something here. I'm actually saying something here. I'll read it out when I've actually done it.
Yeah.
Is that the spelling? Yeah, that'll do.
Nice. I just realised that arcane tricksters, if they take attacking spells, can actually be pretty full on. Like, if I was able to use my spells, I've got, Chromatic Orb, which is 3d8 of damage. I've got Thunder Wave, which is huge amounts of damage. Aww.
Oh,
I can tell our courage is fed by the tributary running down your leg. Excellent.
That's cool. All right.
So one of the guards, he takes psychic damage, but he also, I think he has it's easy to hit him or something.
I hope so. Now what am I going to do? Is it my go? Okay. I've said, Ian,
well, do we need a green light?
I think I do.
Yeah, do we need a green light that?
That's okay. Guard one, I tell you, Reservoir is fed by the tributary running down your leg. Pee jokes.
Huh? Visibly shaken. Guard one, visibly shaken by Laird's cutting words, stumbles back, clutching his head in pain as psychic damage takes its toll. He looks at Laird with a mix of anger and embarrassment, clearly affected by the result. Guard two, seeing his comrade in distress, readies his weapon, preparing to retaliate. What do you do?
Are we still in combat?
Can't tell.
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, I'm going to roll
It's
an
not
attack and
doing
see
the
what
health
happens.
bars and stuff now, though. Like,
yeah,
it's a little inconsistent because that was kind of cool.
Maybe it's going to let me. I'm going to try this and try and cast Thunderwave, but it's going to tell me I can't.
Probably tell you you can't. Yeah.
Tell me I can't. Oh no, it's.
You're attacked.
It attacked. It's thinking. No, it let me do it. Interesting.
Whoa.
That's interesting. Okay.
Maybe it's going to let you do it because you said you're a spellcaster, but it doesn't know what spells you are because it only knows that you are a spellcaster.
Yeah, maybe. Fox conjures a powerful Thunderwave spell, unleashing a deafening blast of energy. The spell strikes Guard 1 with a resounding impact, dealing 9 points of damage. Guard 1 staggers back, momentarily dazed by the force of the attack. And apparently I attacked twice, all the time, with exactly the same attack.
And I didn't even ask to attack, and I'm still attacking, hitting crits twice now.
Wow.
What's happening?
Guard 1 attacks back at me with a solid hit roll with a roll of 15 against my AC is 13. I have a minor wound. Oh, my jacket! How dare you, sir?
Where's Olden? I want Olden to come.
I'm not in this encounter.
Maybe we should disengage and run away. Swings the weapon at Fox, so attack misses. Lord Swift strikes Guard 1, landing a critical hit with a nat 20. 9 points of damage. You killed the guard.
Apparently.
You killed Guard 1.
And now it's my turn again. Okay. Oh, someone's ringing.
That was me.
Ding dong.
Nice.
And I will say...
Caught off guard by Laird's cutting words. The guard rolls a wisdom saving throw and fails to meet. The guard's spell takes effect, dealing psychic damage to Guard 2.
Alan, it's your turn.
Alan, it's your turn.
Come in.
Okay.
Go back in.
Attack. Type. Ranged. Describe. I swing my axes at the nearest. Oh, at Guard 2, I guess. At the guard.
Yeah. Brave sir, heroes run away bravely. Run away, run away.
It's not your turn yet. It is my turn.
I think we broke
No,
it.
no.
Oh,
sorry, Alden, you're not in this encounter.
It's a counter.
Hang on, do we need to press a green dot or anything? Is that missing?
No, it's not giving me that.
It's ongoing.
Now we've got a green dot.
Okay.
All right. Coward, yeah. It's asking.
Oh God, it's your turn again, Alan.
That's so weird.
It's very strange.
No, it's not. All right, we need to end this encounter. What's my most powerful
That's
spell?
literally what I just said. Powerful spell is command the game master to end the encounter.
Ah.
Yeah,
let's see if that works.
Same. That's us.
Do. That's us.
Let me think.
Let's see, which is what I would say if my players went, I'm done with this combat. Okay, let me think how to make this.
Okay.
Did you want to read this one?
As I prepare for combat, I've been prepared this whole time, you notice that guard 2 is visibly shaken by Laird's insult. They seem to be in distress and clutching their head in pain. Guard 1 is still recovering from the psychic... He dead! It seems like the guards are not in a good position to continue the flight. If you wish to end the encounter, you can communicate that to the guards to see how they react. What would you like to do? Alright, now let's see if it gives me a thing. Talk as character. You best be off to your bedchambers.
This stealthy recon mission is going very well. Can I just say?
Business.
We're not just learning; the computer's learning. This is good.
Absolutely.
It's a thing.
It's interesting that it lets me cast spells in combat.
Yeah.
So all right.
All right.
Say it.
You best be off to your bedchambers. There is foul business this dark night. Leave this place with your lives and tell no one.
Good stuff. I better click that.
Yep.
It's a bit edgelord, but...
You're a rogue, you know. I mean, not as edgelord
I'm a
as
rogue.
me.
Oh, okay. Guard 1 looks at me. His eyes filled with a mix of anger and pain. He takes a step back, clutching his side where I struck him earlier, being not involved in the combat at all. Guard 2, still visibly shaken, looks at his companions and then back to you. After a moment of hesitation,
if my dead companion suddenly came back to life to glare at someone as well.
We'll leave, but mark my words, we won't forget this. They turn quickly and make their way out of the room. I thought we were in a corridor, leaving you and your companions alone. Well done, you have successfully. Good, because that's what I wanted to do. I like that. I made my intent clear. It was like, okay, what do you say? Use your words, and I did that.
Oh my god, it's gentle
intimidation. That's like an auto intimidation without needing to roll. That's good. Do we complete quests?
Continue quests?
No, continue.
I don't know.
Continue quests.
We do continue quests. All right.
And Sammy, yes, leave and lick your wounds, guards.
Yes.
That's what Fox would say. Fox immediately is just like, yes, run. And tell your masters the revolution is coming.
As I'll talk, maybe I'm going to say to the guys, to you both, maybe we should make our way to where the noble's secret lair is or something.
Sure. Yeah. I think that works quite well. So, as you're typing reflection on combat, it's a little chaotic. It doesn't quite flow, but it's still fun.
I don't think we did it right for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, we won. Of course we did it right. Always, whenever you win, it's doing it right. Right is might, my friend.
Yeah. Holy shit. I did an investigation check to try and get our bearings, and I apparently just looted the room.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a 22, and I thoroughly searched the room. And let's just jumped out of the way. Where's my... Hang on. Did you just... Where did my whole message just go?
Where did your message just go?
Oh my god, it did disappear. That's weird.
That's so strange. Chat,
all right,
did you see that?
Chat, can someone clip that so we can... Maybe when you greenlight it?
Before I press the green button, that's probably what it was.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We can hope. Let's hope it doesn't re-roll the check.
Please keep
it's a 1.
It won't re-roll. Yeah, I don't think it'll re-roll. Okay. Oh, yes, it did. It chucked it on the end.
Yes.
Okay, we've got okay. So we've done a chapter continuation.
All right.
As the players gather, I'm narrating. I'm narrating what is happening at the table right now. As the players gather their thoughts and prepare to continue their mission, France, the dungeon master, takes a moment to assess the situation. The encounter with the guards has come to a close, and Alden successfully persuading them to leave. Guard 1 was still recovering from the psychic damage inflicted by Laird's vicious mockery. He looks angry and in pain. Guard 2, visibly shaken, reluctantly agrees to depart but warns that they won't forget this encounter. The guards leave the room, leaving the group victorious. Alvin, taking advantage of this moment, investigates the room and discovers a hidden compartment in the wall. Inside, he finds a stash of gold coins and valuable gemstone, estimating the total value to be around 500 gold pieces. The group now stands in the room, ready to continue their quest to infiltrate the hidden stronghold of the oppressive nobility. Shall we continue?
Thank you, David Attenborough.
That's hilarious.
I had to do like a narration voice. All right. Well, it still isn't actually like giving us anything. Where are we going now?
Yeah. Go, go, go. All right. Okay. All right. So. Oh, he's talking to you, Alden.
Go for it.
All right.
New quest. As the group takes a short break to gather their thoughts and prepare their next adventure, you can feel the weight of gold coins and valuable gemstone in my hands. The room is now quiet, and you can hear the distant sounds of the bustling city outside. What do we want to do? Well, we did say that we wanted to... Where did we want to head up to where the nobility are, I guess?
Yeah. Let's how about say find the oppressive nobility? I think that would be interesting.
Do we follow the layout given to us by Roderick to
we should definitely try
the oppressive nobilities?
Yeah, that's what we should do. Try and tie it back and see what it does.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's make it happen.
Sweet. Who's writing it? Shall it be me? Shall it be you?
All over it.
I can hear someone typing. Someone's got it. So I suppose one thing we should mention about the way this AI, this chatbot works is we can all type at once, and it looks like when we're doing this, sometimes we're breaking some things or confusing it a little bit.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, yeah, like we can put in multiple replies and then hit the green react button to actually like finally put in what we want to say. So yeah. Cataly, if you want to give us the green, we can run on my input there. Bingo. Led Cataly.
Find their hideout. All right. Okay.
We have a clear idea apparently. We followed the directions given by Roderick, and we find ourselves standing in front of a seemingly ordinary building. However, you know that beneath its facade lies an entrance to the secret lair. Okay, what do we want to do?
Yeah, investigation.
Okay, we all, maybe you should say something like this. I'll talk to, what's his name? Franz. Say that we aid each other in investigation of the building to locate the secret lair. This is very loud. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Open it. Hang on.
It's definitely it's a good keyboard. I like that we can kind of experiment with this. Though I'm sorry, I had a thought and it completely left my head as soon as I started speaking.
The application did not respond.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Did we really break it?
Talk.
Well, I tried. Hang on. What happened?
Talk.
Say.
Two friends. I
might just dismiss.
Drink of whiskey.
He's still drinking.
Yeah. I mean, I brought the bottle with me. I didn't take anything useful from the our hideout. I bought.
Okay, I rolled a very poor survival check.
I'm going to roll an investigation check after this.
Okay.
Check investigation.
All right.
Yeah, I think if somebody makes a post after a dice roll, it gets rid of the description box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay. Interesting.
It's 11. Does anyone
Yeah.
else want to roll investigation? Oh,
Yeah, I'll have a
well,
go
we
now.
found something. Okay.
Hey, how'd we go?
That's Laird, Catalina,
11
James,
come back.
and the rest of the group aid each other investigating the building. Carefully examine every nook and cranny, searching for any sign of a hidden entrance. Catalina Daintree rolls an 11 his investigation check. She's not huge, but hey, after a thorough search, she notices,
AC must be 10.
I think with aid, I got this.
Mm.
We notice a small, almost imperceptible seam in the wall near the corner of the building. It seems to be a hidden door disguised as part of the structure.
Oh, Fox is like, I got
There
this.
you are.
So I'm going to do
Thea,
talk.
sorry to cut you off.
That's
You've got a buzz.
Yeah, it's a crackly.
Yeah, I think it might have chosen the wrong mic.
Ah, yes, the old mic. Old mic. God, you can't trust that old mic, can you?
Mm-mm.
Here we go. It's gone now. The crackle's gone. You can hear us.
Yeah. Let's just,
While she's sorting that out,
yeah.
I suggest to my fellow rogues, if you got any tools of the trade, can you have a look around for any traps here?
Yeah.
I have a feeling they may be dangerous. I got this. You got this, Fox.
We're gonna do this.
I check for traps, and I'll look out for danger.
We can't hear Thea yet.
Not yet. I'm done. That's me. We've got two of us. Oh, that's some serious perception.
Hey, nice. You guys can't hear me, can you?
Again now. Yep.
There we go.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Oh, you've gone again. We can't hear you now.
What happened?
How about now?
Yeah, yes.
Can you hear me
you're
now?
back.
Can you hear us? Yes.
You're back.
Hey.
Okay, we're back.
Go down.
All right. So what's happened? 23 perception. Nice one, Cataly.
Careful, guys. Stop what you're doing. Hold it there. There's a little clicking thing here. I think you're about to get smacked. Get your trap seeking skills out, guys.
Ooh, I would like to disarm the traps. All right, so if I do talk
Get it.
to friends, I will attempt to disarm the traps. And I'm saying attempt because I'm wondering whether it's going to ask me then to do a roll. Because if I was a DM, that's what I would do.
Yeah, of course.
We'll see. Let's give it a go.
20. Yay.
Oh, good. Thank you, Sammy. Oh, wow. Nice.
Nice.
Thanks, Sammy.
Nice.
People
We can see lots.
I'll click on it. Here we go.
Let's
That should be
see what
everyone.
it says.
Let me think.
Let me think. Fox, as you step, hey, it's asking me to do it.
It did.
Yay.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Whoa. Okay, so I want to roll a. How do I roll a check?
Dexterity check.
Skill check. Got it.
Probably skill.
Oh.
Actually, it says
Roll it.
dexterity. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, hang on.
Well,
I
there
think I do
isn't
actually.
really a specific
Is an option, isn't
check.
it? Under skill. I think dexterity.
It's a
It is,
proficiency.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Skills,
dexterity plus
Okay.
proficiency if you have proficiency
Yeah.
in thieves.
Oh,
So
I
it's just
do
taking
have
your
proficiency.
Ooh,
So I
that's
didn't
close.
add the. It's close. So it should actually have been maybe a plus
Thinking about
8
it.
or a plus
It
2.
didn't say it's
Oh, at
save.
least plus 5 at
Interesting.
level
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. It's still thinking. Do.
Yeah.
Mm.
You break it.
I mean, he's really thinking here.
As Alden, do you want to also check just to make sure doubly so?
Sure.
So Fox immediately drops to his knees and starts scrabbling around and pulling out these tools, and one goes skidding, but he grabs one. It feels like our DM. Oh, here we go.
Something's happening.
Something's happening. I disarmed the trap.
Now I'll click on that.
Well done.
as well.
Are you doing that while Fox is trying?
Yep.
As it went skittering away,
Yeah.
Fox reached
Oh,
for
wait,
it.
let me just get that. Wait, I've got this, guys. Be
Oh, here
careful.
we go,
Okay.
here we go,
As
here
Fox
we go.
steps towards
Oh,
to
it's
disarm
asking
the
you for
trap, he
another check.
carefully
It's asking you
examines-
for another.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
Used to
Fox
it.
steps towards to disarm the trap. He carefully examines the mechanism and assesses the situation with a steady hand and a focused mind. No, this isn't Fox. With a steady hand and a focused mind. All right, this is what happens. So Fox actually normally is a bit of a bit clumsy, but now suddenly this is where Fox starts to actually perform, and you
Come
see
into
like a focus.
Yeah.
So using his dexterous skills to avoid triggering any potential dangers, Fox rolls a dexterity check. So I'm going to do roll, skill check, dexterity. It's here somewhere because I just saw it.
Mhm.
And then plus, I do plus. Does it offer me
Ah,
5? I don't know what that with. Oh, with, I see. I can have it with advantage. No, that's what that extra is for. So if
Right,
people
yeah.
can't see what I'm typing, when we have the options for the prompts, it says you can roll it with advantage or without.
Well, Alden's helping
Oh.
you, so you could roll advantage.
Whoa.
I should have rolled at advantage. Alas, this is more of what we know of Fox. As Fox attempts to
crap.
disarm the trap, he carefully works on the mechanism, but unfortunately, his fingers slip and he triggers the trap. Suddenly, a loud click echoes through the room as a hidden compartment opens in the wall, revealing a swarm of poisonous snakes. What kind of trap is this? The snakes hiss and slither towards the group, ready to strike.
All right,
can't
we're going to do
sleep.
/roll initiative.
I
Yeah.
class-
Gentlemen,
if you want to.
gentlemen, I think I may have made a slight mistake here.
Do you want me to just put him to sleep?
I think.
Can we put
Let's-
snakes to sleep?
Oh, apparently
sorry,
the
Alden.
encounter has already begun.
Has already
You know
begun.
already.
What?
All right,
Okay, what if
so
I
it's
roll
No
it?
idea.
There is something weird about
we
you
definitively
are not
ended
allowed
that
to be in
encounter.
these. Yeah. Oh, I'm not in this encounter either. Sorry, Fox. The encounter has already
Okay.
begun. You can no longer roll for initiative.
Okay.
Maybe.
Cataly, do you want to just try and put them to sleep? Or...
Yeah. Maybe it's just the snakes fighting with themselves.
And if you
Is
don't
it like-
press it, I'll just do cast and I'll do the sleep spell
Yeah.
again because
Oh,
that's
hello.
always handy.
It's given us the
I need to subscribe
subscription.
as well.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No. It's given me
Again?
no. It's given.
That's given me as well.
Why? No, it's given it to everyone.
What if
the
we
hell
just
has
ignore
happened there? We'll run out of.
You have 0 level 1
It
spell
says
slots
active.
remaining.
After
We've
that, yeah, I
only
do.
used 13 commands apparently.
Huh. Maybe.
Okay.
How much? Okay. So this is all exploration. What
It
if I
is.
visit?
Mine's still
What
going.
if I visit? Yeah, maybe you've had less.
I don't know.
Its
I'll-
current summary goes back to Laird Cataly successfully insults Guard 1 and Guard 2 with vicious mockery. So it's not, yeah. Quest log, we've still just got the one quest. Notebook is just all of the interactions and what we've done.
Interesting. Talk to friends.
And now it's come up. Yeah.
hang on.
Interesting.
Would you like to share your commands with players in this game? Others players can play without subscriptions and all command usage will go to your account.
Tech.
Okay,
Ah.
so
What
basically
is
what's
that?
happened, I know exactly what's happened there because I've been using it.
Okay.
I've been using my free tokens effectively.
Mhm.
And now that I'm paying for it, I have to enable it. And you guys have just hit your caps.
Mhm.
That's what's
Right.
happened.
So we've hit our free caps. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
do you guys want to resubmit those, the sleep?
Do I do it now?
No, just roll
Does it
the
work?
dice. Roll 5d8. Go for it because I've
Yeah,
enabled
no,
it.
geez, well, I tried it. If it's enabled, it might work now. Roll
If I do.
custom of 5 and then D8. Fingers crossed. Oh, 21.
Hey. Nice.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
Your sleep spell takes
Hooray.
effect, causing a total of 21 hit points worth of creatures to fall into a
Beautiful.
deep sleep. As the snakes are affected by the spell, their movements slow down and they eventually collapse onto the ground, completely unconscious.
That was a
As
close
Right.
one
one.
of the snakes has been neutralized for now, what would you like to do next? Oh,
enter. I think.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Let's enter.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's
Okay.
enter. Okay.
Enter cautiously.
Oh, do you want to say the party order as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going first because I'm obviously the fighter.
Gary's that.
Go
Do you
for
want to
it.
write this?
If you, yeah, do you want to add that? Add
Two
that on?
friends.
Talk.
Fox goes first.
And then talk to friends. Fox. Sorry. What am I saying? Me. Cadderley follows Fox and Alden into the secret lair,
Mm-hmm.
cautiously looking for danger.
I would look for danger, but I've got hair in my face. So, you know.
You just want to look dangerous, is what you
I want
want.
to, yeah, I want to.
All right. Let's all green light that
Uh,
and see where it takes us.
This is interesting. So we sort of talked at the start that this would be useful for teaching people to play, but I think if you didn't have a knowledge of the game, this would actually be very confusing. So I think if you're going to use it in that fashion, you need to have someone who knows the game.
Yeah.
But this would take some of the load off, I think.
It takes a lot of load off, a lot of pressure off, and is slow enough that you can kind of take it in and interpret it in the form that it is. It is a form of role playing for sure. If awkward and clunky, but yeah, we're gonna have to withdraw the statement that it's actually a good way to learn D&D because it's not sticking to that structure at all. All right, we enter a dimly lit corridor. The air is heavy. Oh,
yeah.
I'll be looking at the map then and
That
just
was
giving you
weird.
directions if you want.
I'll be
Tells Fox and all
okay.
the directions. Roderick.
And yes, come back. Hello. We are playing with an AI DM. We are doing our best to not break the chatbot. We may be doing a little bit of that. I am once again being a fairly chaotic player, but I have a very earnest and well-meaning character. He's super edgy.
That's right. One thing in the wrong order, and I had to redo the thing. Thankfully, copy and paste works.
Right.
So there's that.
Love copy and paste. All right. Okay, so Lord Edley tells us the directions. Let me think. What am I going to do? Path ahead seems okay. Oh, okay. As the group stands in the dimly lit corridor, Lord Cadderley Daintree shares the directions from Roderick's map. The map suggests following the corridor deeper into the lair to reach the noble's stronghold. The path ahead seems to be the next step in your mission. What do you do? Stealth. Yeah, let's do that. Talk to friends. I proceed very stealthily. Let's see if it understands that. That's not how you spell stealthily. Stealthily? That doesn't look right. Oh, yeah, there's nothing to worry about, Sammy. We got this. All over it. Nothing could possibly go wrong with Fox, the dark elf / tiny little horns that he doesn't mention to anybody. Stealthily. Thank you, Sammy. I think I spelled it right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Nice. Look at you go. On his strength check.
That was meant to be stealth.
May have clicked the wrong one. So, what do you
This successful check allows him to maintain himself.
You realized I pressed the wrong button and it's corrected for me.
Or did you pick up Fox and are now carrying Fox
stealthily down the corridor?
I can just see that. It's just like, you know how you sort of pick someone up just below their legs and you're like holding them up? It's like, okay, off we go. Here you go, Fox. Oh, thank you, Lady Cowderley. I appreciate it. I can do it myself. I'm fine. Oh, everyone else is stealthy. Oh, do I need to do guys? I should do a stealth check because they've gone very well previously.
I think we're doing okay.
No. If we go with that narrative, you don't have to roll a stealth check. You're up in the air. You're not touching anything.
I'm being carried.
I wouldn't ask for it as a DM. What do we want to do now, though? See, it doesn't really guide the narrative as much as
No.
No, how close?
I know
we're
that
getting
I
to
don't
it
know.
or
Does
anything like
yeah?
this?
I don't know. Yeah, there's no like
Yeah.
sense
I feel
of
like
progress, and it's not putting any obstacle. Well, I suppose the trap was
Yeah.
another obstacle, but
Yeah.
I literally,
feel
though,
like-
we kind of suggested it when I said, should we look for traps? And then it
Mm.
put one there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, I did
to
want to say
hear it
that.
feels like
Yeah.
maybe we have to suggest something like, as we're getting, we know that we're near the where the nobles are.
Yeah. I think also, I feel
Something
like
that.
when we did the ChatGPT 4 as our DM, it actually guided story a bit more.
Yeah,
I
very
think,
well. Yeah,
thinking back.
this is
Yeah.
this is unlikely to be running on GPT-4. It'll be a modified GPT-3 for sure.
Yeah. As you carefully explore the dimly lit corridor, you search for any signs of a stairwell leading to the hideout. After a few minutes of searching, you notice a faint glimmer of light coming from a partially open door at the end of the corridor. This is why the corridor was dimly lit. As you approach, you can hear muffled voices and the sound of footsteps coming from beyond the door. It seems like you found the entrance to the hideout. What do you do next? I mean,
Now we're talking.
Fox potentially is going to draw his rapier and make to go inside.
Is it time? Is it time?
Yeah, we're just
How
gonna
many
ready.
do we hear?
I mean, we could
Reference.
listen or we could just go
Ooh.
straight in. Yeah. It is goblin time. Absolutely come back. I mean, I'm a dice goblin, chaos goblin. Oh, if anyone hasn't seen before, I don't know if I showed you while we're typing. Look at my pretty dice tower. Ooh. I'm not a dice goblin.
Oh,
It turns out I'm a dice tower goblin. So I've started. So I have two.
Yeah,
Who needs two dice towers?
You've got a couple now.
No one needs two dice towers. But they're so pretty.
Mhm.
All right.
I did that, and then I'm going to do a skill check to listen in.
Laird Cadley uses American uses perception to
Laird
listen to
Cadley.
German. Oh man, Lord Cadley. For some reason, I can't maintain any kind of European accent, but I can definitely go deep south.
Holy crap! I'm kicking
What do you
ass in
want?
perception.
Oh, your perceptions are amazing.
3 distinct
All right.
voices.
Too muffled to make out clearly. Okay.
All right. We've heard 3 distinct voices from beyond the door.
I think we can take them.
What would you like to do next? Yeah.
I think this is it. We're in the lair.
Talk as character. Say, this is it. This is it.
I'm going to
This
search
is-
my pack for something useful and hope it generates something.
For the
Just wanna see what it does.
revolution. All right. Are you still carrying Fox, Lord Cadley? Because I feel like if
I'm
you
not-
weren't,
I
I'm
don't
running
think-
through the door.
I think you leap out probably this.
Ah!
maybe.
Wriggle. You know when you pick up a cat that doesn't want to be picked up and they're just like wriggling and it's like, okay, I'll just put you down. Nice. And I'm going to do talk to friends. I draw my rapier and my dagger in the other hand. Because what I'm trying to find out by saying that is I want to know whether it will let me have 2 separate different attacks rather than repeating my 2 attacks that are always the same.
That would be cool.
That would be super cool. Do. This is where we need encounter music.
We do. It would be very good.
Yeah.
I've got some fantasy music on for myself, but
Oh, I see. For yourself. Well, fine. You know, if you're going to bring
Well,
fantasy
does it come
music for
through?
yourself, you need
it
to
come
bring
through?
enough fantasy music
Yeah,
for
it's not on
everyone.
stream. Well, I can't put it on for everyone.
No, I know.
DMCA.
The MCA. Because the enemy, after all, is capitalism. Let's be honest. Yeah,
All right,
let's go.
we've got an encounter.
green dot. I've clicked
Yep.
the green dot.
I've clicked the green dot. You know who hasn't clicked the green dot?
No,
Because
Who's-
I
who-
think that's
Here
we go.
everyone now.
All right, let's go. Laird, you're up.
okay.
Did you want to read that out for everyone? Oh, awesome. Come back. Who's the inspiration for? You get to choose who you'll give that to.
Wait, what?
What's that? Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's in chat. Thank you so much. Come back.
Thank you, chat.
Oh, cool.
So what happened
Thank
here?
you.
All right. So you
I cast suggestion. I see the door swing open, revealing 3 surprised individuals inside. 2 of them are armed with swords, while I'm going harsh, while the third appears to be a spellcaster. They quickly assess the situation in their eyes
spellcaster.
narrow in suspicion. What is this? Intruders? You think a little magic will save you? Drop your weapon and surrender, or make her regret ever stepping in here.
That's how we've made all the bad guys American.
You won't get it. You won't get anything out of us. Prepare to face the consequences. What would you like to do next?
That was
As the tension rises, the individuals react with suspicion and defiance. The spellcaster's body hangs in the air, and the armed NPCs demand that you drop your weapons and surrender. The situation is precarious, and the outcome depends on your next actions. What would you like?
Initiative.
Fox, thank you. Come back. Appreciate it. I have inspiration.
I want to see if it asks us. Can we green light that and see if it asks us to roll initiative?
Yeah, sounds good.
Let me think.
Cool. So for anyone who hasn't been on stream the full time, it's been having some issues with initiative, not including everybody in.
Okay.
All right. Prepare yourself.
I have to roll
now
it as
your
well,
turn to act. So we're going to roll for
actually
initiative.
let me. Yeah, let's all.
Let's roll.
You can no longer roll for initiative. It's just so weird.
It's so weird.
Do you want to just say you?
Combat seems.
Yeah,
I feel like
broken.
combat is a little bit buggered.
Yeah, just maybe we ask friends. Can you let us know what the initiative order is, please?
Actually, that's a good idea. Is there a command for that?
Probably you, Alden. Actually, I think you, Joe, because Alden seems to be responding to Alden at the moment. Because I wanted to cast my suggestion spell.
I know. I think you did. Oh, yeah.
But nothing happened. It didn't actually say anything.
No, it didn't actually give us that. Interesting. Well, I mean, I think that's the thing. This is a chatbot as opposed to true AI.
Yeah.
It's not machine learning. It is purely putting together patterns of language that it's learned. Yeah, our initiative is -20 comeback. It appears that none of us get to actually act.
Okay, we've got an order. This is good. Okay.
Okay, all right. Alden NPCs, Fox, Lad, Cuddly, Danetree. Alden, okay, all right. Okay. We got this. I think comeback is like the opposite of lair actions. Normally it's like initiative 20. Is it lair actions on 20 or legendary?
Lair. Legendary they can choose after any person's go.
Another character, another player's turn. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, start combat.
So good.
Oh, yep. Let's click on that.
I love legendary actions.
So do I.
Such a good
the hell out of the players, but I love it.
Yeah. It's good for really high-level characters because I think often high-level characters, they can just walk through and counter quickly. Would you like to read that, Alden?
As I declare my intention to start combat, the tension in the room reaches its peak. The armed NPCs tighten their grips on their swords, ready to defend themselves. The spellcaster narrows their eyes, preparing to unleash their arcane powers, and the outcome of this conflict hangs in the balance. What would I like to do to initiate the combat route?
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
Okay, this is good. It's asking for specifics. Do you like my this is my prop sword. Oh wait, no, actually. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. It was good. I'll see myself out.
Throw a hand axe at the spellcaster.
Okay. Sounds good.
We could just do it like this and see if it does actually track something. We just do it one at a time.
I'll arrange attack to determine if
your aim is true. Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
Here we go.
Okay, this is good.
This is good. It's a bit slowed down, which is probably better, I think.
Ranged.
So it does it bit by bit.
Hurl the axe.
And maybe that's what we were doing before. We were trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm just gonna.
I'm glad it's also that we also clarified. Can you?
Oh, it's not my turn.
Sorry, Alden, it's currently not your turn. Who's up first? What was our order? But you were first in the initiative. All right. What if I hit? It's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, can you hit me? It's my turn button. Have you got that option?
Yeah, it is. Let me try.
Is that what
No, I'm not
You're
in
not
the
in this
encounter.
thing?
This is
I
ridiculous.
feel like it's doing
I
some
think
weird
it's
stuff.
I think it's broken at the point where Ian, you were typing your initiative and it just broke.
Yeah.
So I don't think it has a full initiative that's technically started and ended, because like there was full health bars and like cool stuff before.
It let me attack.
Yeah, it
So
like did
bizarre.
things, kept track of initiative and health. Like
I
it
think
was
It's literally one thing. Yeah, like you type one thing. But anyway, I don't know. This is so bizarre.
I don't know. Try
Oh, hang on.
Eldon, try doing roll attack.
I've just rolled down and it's put you in the guard encounter. Or is that the NPC?
Yeah, no,
because I
that's
thought we
'cause
were fighting NPCs.
So I oh yeah, I don't know why it's put me in the guard account. We'll have guard 1, guard 2, and spellcaster. So I just typed in roll attack and then just rolled with my crossbow. Oh, maybe that's why it's giving me such measly damage, is I'm not telling it what I'm using. But try doing roll attack, like just out of order. Try doing roll attack and then pick an attack and see what happens.
I did. That's when it said I wasn't in. Like it was doing everything else right up until the point where I said /roll attack.
That's bizarre.
So
guard 2 has been slain.
Strange.
Hey,
yeah.
what? Okay,
all enemies have been defeated because it's wrapping up the first encounter.
Yeah, Fox takes aim at the spellcaster, releasing a deadly projectile with a precise shot. Fox's attack lands true, striking guard 2. I took aim at the spellcaster, but I hit guard 2. This is very on brand for Fox. Manages to achieve the outcome, not quite in the intended way. The spellcaster crumples to the ground lifeless as the attack deals 11 points of damage. Guard 2 has been slain. So is the spellcaster guard 2 perhaps?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I think it's still broken from the first encounter.
I think it's be broken.
I don't know what's happening right now. So
all good. We're having a good time.
Here we go.
Hey, Fox has got this, guys. I've got this. I told you I'd be a great fighter.
Got it.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. I cast suggestion. There you go. Oh, open your spell book.
Okay. Interesting that it actually did go with that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
Well, what's good?
Yes. Oh, and remain.
Okay.
It's given us that we will reveal the location of their leaders. The guards look at each other nervously, their eyes darting around the room. One of them, guard 1, cautiously lowers his weapon and stammers, "Our leaders? They're in the underground hideout beneath the tavern in town. Please spare us."
We'll spare you. I think we should spare them, and we go straight for the leaders now.
Yeah.
Direct us there now.
Take us to your leader. Oh my God, Fox is going to say that.
Yeah, go on. Go for it.
Talk as character. Take us to your
can
leaders.
you change it to, "We'll spare you if you take us to your leaders"? Can you say that?
Sorry.
Would that work? I'm trying. Sorry. Would that be okay?
The application did not respond. Oh no, I broke it. Let me try again. Talk as character.
I might get it to just show a summary as well once we do this.
We'll spare you if you take us to your leaders, capitalist scum. I mean, it's Fox, right?
Go for it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I will. Yep. Let me think.
No, that.
Guard 1, visibly nervous, nods and says, all right, I'll take you to them. Just please don't hurt us. He drops his weapon and motions for you to follow him. The tension in the room begins to dissipate as the guards comply with your command. You have successfully gained their cooperation and learned the location of the leader's hideout. What do you do next? We need to blow up the leader's hideout.
Yeah.
Gunpowder, treason, and plot.
Okay. So, yes, we need to follow them to where the leader's hideout is, tell them to go away, set up the explosives, and then run.
Do you reckon we can... I wonder if it'll let us do. All right, I agree with that plan. I think that is an excellent plan.
Excellent.
I think the problem with the Guy Fawkes conspiracy was that they neglected the run part. So I feel we should do that.
Oh, so it cast my suggestion before we opened the door, which was so strange because I said after you guys act, so I can't do that. I actually have to wait till you act and then I have to write it. Okay, cool.
Okay. And again, so it's sort of
there's
it
also
does go
roll
along with
hit dice. There's a command
Roll
specifically for roll hit dice. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that might be for when you're resting to get hit points back or something. So,
Hey, Sammy, who would you like to
yeah.
inspire? Fox already has inspiration.
hey.
Hey, thanks, Sammy.
And I think that we'll run inspiration is it gives you advantage on a roll because we know that the bot can do that. But who would you like to give that to, Sammy?
Absolutely.
Ian. Ian.
Hey, thanks, Sammy.
Gets inspiration.
Woo, woo, woo. Okay, I'll need to use it well. Here we go. I'll talk to friends and say, we follow the guards to the, what do they call it? The nobles' hideout?
Yeah, I think they're called inspiration for everyone. 100% come back.
Yay.
Yes, they called it the leader's hideout. Yeah. Yes, definitely stealthily.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope so.
And should we roll stealth?
Yeah,
let's just see what it gives us.
Oh, let's just see what it does.
Yeah, let's just greenlight. Let's just greenlight that.
I've also just redeemed inspiration for you, most wonderful Gerard.
Oh,
Gerard.
Funko.
Inspiration for all of us. I have lots of channel points.
Alrighty.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
Thank you.
Now this is interesting.
Thank you, team.
This is nice.
As the players follow Guard 1, that's his name. His parents named him Guard 1. It's a new avant-garde thing
Guard
about
1.
naming your kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Avant-garde.
Guard
1. And it's his brother's Guard 2. They notice his nervousness and the fear in his eyes. He leads them through a series of winding corridors and hidden passages, eventually arriving at a hidden entrance beneath the town's tavern. Guard 1 opens the door. Thanks for that. Like, just open the door. That's such a Fox thing to do. Inside, they see a group of rebels huddled together. I think we've gone to the wrong hideout, guys.
I think it's nobles.
Hang on a second.
Discussing their plans. Roderick, the rebel leader, notices the arrival of the adventurers and approaches them cautiously. Who are you? How did you find us? His voice filled with suspicion. It's now up to the players to explain their presence and gain Roderick's trust. So I think what has happened...
We've broken the game.
The guard has taken us to our leaders. When we said take you to our leader, he clearly intuited who our leaders were. Or maybe he's a turncoat.
It's weird because it's so weird. I don't know. I don't think it's remembering Roderick from before.
No, I don't think so.
But I do think
it is contextually because we're at the rebel base. He's a rebel. He's at the rebel base.
But we didn't even want to go to the rebels. We wanted to go to the nobles, the ones who are causing. They considered the rebels in this game.
Talk as characters. Say,
hang on.
You have betrayed us.
Oh, yeah, you could do that they betrayed us. We could go with that storyline.
I'm going with that. You have betrayed us.
Where's the very beginning? Here we go.
Are we just going to throw this whole thing on its head?
Your leader is the other leader. We explained to the guy that we want to know who these rebels are. Are they the nobility? Nice. Yeah. We need, it's like a genie or monkey's paw wishes. You need to be very specific in what you want.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Are these the people that we're hunting down?
Oh, hello. I feel that we've suddenly gone back into our backstory. As you approach Roderick, You explain that you are adventurers seeking to aid in the fight against the oppressive nobility. You assure him that you are not enemies and that you wish to learn more about the rebels and their cause. Roderick studies you carefully, his eyes searching for any signs of deception. After a tense moment, he nods and says, "Very well, we can use all the help we can get. First, tell me your names and why you've come seeking us." He crosses his arms, waiting for a response.
Okay, this is taking a very different turn than I expected.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we did want more social encounters, so
Great.
cool.
Good with that.
Yep. This will work.
How do we lead it from here? We're going to say our names and say, "We've got the map.
Do we?
Come with us. Come with us to take down the nobles." No, to come with us, and we have the directions to the nobles. Let's go there now and take them down.
That sounds good.
All right.
Who wants to say that? Is that you?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in character, actually.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Talk. No, that's not.
Oh, wait, did I cast Thunderwave before? When I thought I had Thunderwave. I did have Thunderwave.
Wish to join your assaults.
Assault? I want to join your Pepper.
I want to join your Pepper.
A little bit of the chili, yeah? We are joining the assault. You cannot stop us.
No stopping.
Cut out tonight. We are ready to go. Fox clearly confused. Oh no. I never thought my days at uni being on like chat servers would come in handy. But because it was all like commands, all backslash. We were so elite, as in L33T.
Yep.
Not even
I ran a
slightly.
Minecraft server for like 2 years when I was 15.
They didn't have Minecraft when I was 15. I had an Apple IIe when I was 15.
Well, no, I was.
But that's fine.
21.
I was only 15. All right, let's go.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see how we go. Wish to join your assault. We're ready to go. Yes, follow Eldon. All right. Roderick listens intently to your words, his eyes narrowing as he considers your request. After a moment of silence, he nods and says, "If you... Is he American? I can't remember her accent. If you truly wish to join our cause and aid in the assault on the nobles' hideout, then I welcome your help. However, I must warn you, this will be a dangerous endeavor. The nobility is well guarded and their stronghold is filled with traps and secrets. Are you prepared to face these challenges?"
Agreed. I accept.
I accept.
Let's move.
We do. Do it. We're doing it.
God, come on.
I mean, to be fair, I think I have run games in the past that have gotten this kind of circular and strange.
Yeah.
Meet me outside the Black Raven.
The Black Raven Tavern again. Oh, Lord.
Black Raven Tavern. Okay. I would like to burn down the Black Raven Tavern.
Right. I feel like we just say we follow the instructions, get there ahead of the rebels, and
yeah, we meet at the tavern. We
meet at a tavern. Normally you begin
what have we done?
an adventure at the tavern, and now we are ending.
Yeah, this definitely broke a bit. This hasn't.
I think it did break a little. Yes.
Followed through as well as it could have. This is good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Everyone listening out there,
we're just showing it off.
This system needs a little work.
It needs a little work, and like I was saying, like you guys can go and try this for free, but we have had to, I've had to actually pay a subscription to run this, and it's good, a little bit of fun. I don't know how long term and solid it'll be, but it's good fun.
Hopefully
we're just showing all the things and showing, we're just showing off what the next step is, because we've been using straight up ChatGPT, and now this is something that's more engineered for this sort of thing. So we make our way back.
Yeah, you go. You go on then. You've got a lovely voice. Yeah. Please do.
Thank you. We make our way. Hang on, Ian. I'm just going to have to just clickety clacks. There we go. And the tavern. We make our way back to the Black Raven. We find where we had previously met Roderick. So it knew that. It knew that we had already seen him.
Maybe we discussed.
Okay.
Wait, We had disguises on. I had my hood. Of course he doesn't recognize us. Look, I had this on. Makes sense.
No. The tavern is dimly lit, with the sound of muffled conversations and clinking glasses filling the air. As you enter, you see Roderick standing near the entrance, his eyes scanning the room. He spots you and nods, gesturing for you to join him. I'm glad to see you've made it. And that's not his accent. I'm glad to see you've made it. He says quietly, we'll be departing soon. But first, I need to know if you have any last-minute preparations or questions before we head into the stronghold. Speak now. We'll address any concerns you may have. What do you do or say?
To him, awesome accent, by the way. We must move swiftly. Some of the guards are aware of our presence. Let's go.
Okay, go. Yeah, let's just keep being like, we want to do the thing.
We want to get to the nobles.
But like, why did we meet him here?
Oh.
Why did we? We're so walking in circles.
Do you see what it just says? The application did not respond. Only you can see this message.
So I think only you can see that message. That's all right. I had that error before as well.
Table flip? I don't want a table flip. That's just me. That's not very nice.
Table flip?
Yeah, that's pretty full on.
That sounds amazing.
No, I just want to go now.
Here it goes.
Okay, so got it?
It's coming.
Right along.
All right, let's see how we go.
We could also just try and do a new quest. Like, we did get to that point, but I feel like it's such a waste.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've gone so far. Okay. We don't know if we're going to overthrow the capitalist nobles.
I know. There's so much to play for still.
I know. This is what happens when the quest is set up, not just infiltrate it, but to overthrow the corrupt nobles.
Meet us outside the Black Raven Tavern when you're ready. We're in the Black Raven Tavern.
Black Raven Tavern. You're right. Time is of the essence. We must move swiftly and quietly. Gather your weapons and any supplies you may need. Once we depart, there will be no turning back. Meet me outside the Black Raven Tavern when you're ready, and we'll make our way to the stronghold together. Good luck, and may the shadows protect you.
We meet outside the Black Raven Tavern.
I'm already ahead of you.
This is a nightmare. You know how in nightmares you're like going
you can't get
away. Yeah. Hang on. Who cast Psychic Whisper? Who cast Mind Sliver? Looking at you, Bard.
What are you talking about?
I'm just you're all under my spell. This is the Matrix.
Yeah.
We make our way to the Black Raven Tavern.
I just said we go straight to the stronghold.
Okay, good. Let's do that.
We want to go to the stronghold.
I'm putting in cheat codes now.
Agreed. But hang on. Green. Go. Here we go.
Just push it. Push the envelope.
All right. I just jumped out of the chat. Sorry. I was Oh, hello. We've got the option to continue again. Frederick leads the way.
Okay, what happens if we hit complete quest?
Yeah,
what happens?
I think it might be time.
And then it gives us a new quest. All right.
Let's see. All right.
Quest complete.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, no. We have rewards.
Oh, it gave us XP. Yay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It gives us... Who wants to read the wrap-up? I think you should.
I think you should, Alden.
Yeah, Alden. Our fearless leader.
Should I do it as my narrator? I can't even remember what my narrator's voice was. As you follow Roderick through the hidden passages and avoid traps, you can feel the tension in the air. The stronghold looms ahead. Its imposing walls and guarded entrances a stark reminder of the dangers that await. With each step, you can't get help, but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension. Finally, you reach your target, the heart of the stronghold. The battle is fierce, but with your combined skills and determination, you emerge victorious. The oppressive nobility has been dealt a significant blow, and the rebels' cause has gained momentum. Roderick expresses his gratitude for your assistance and offers you a small token of appreciation, a bag of gold and a valuable gemstone. We already had that. Oh, wonderful. You have successfully completed the quest, and the rebels are one step closer to their ultimate goal. And now, what would you like to do next? I want a new flipping quest, please.
I'd like to wrap up this together and we talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We've got time. Let's spend a little while talking about it.
Oh my god!
Wow. Okay. Okay.
because I asked to look for a quest and it said you are already looking for a quest, so
Looking for a
it
quest.
actually isn't going to let me do that. So
No quest for you.
So let's go one by
let's
one.
reflect.
Jared, your first thoughts.
I had tested this very, very briefly in preparation for this. I had tested it with multiple people, trying to figure out how to get it to actually run and get it to work. We did do a combat. It worked pretty straightforward. So it did glitch out when one of us was rolling initiative, and that means it's a broken experience. And now that I'm like, as it immediately started throwing these ads at us to subscribe, I was like, okay, well, look, it's $10. It's $10 a month. We get 1,000 replies and whatever. And I thought, well, again, for the sake of entertainment purposes and to give them a kudos to what they've done, I thought we'd pay for it. And now I realize that it's probably not worth anyone jumping it. I can't really recommend it. That's just an open and honest opinion. But that said, it's a good bit of fun, and I can't wait to see. And I'm just glad that someone is out there doing it, and I'm glad that we can support these people who are doing it, because this is going to be a big thing. A lot of people are making their own interactions and combinations with AI. So
yeah. What do you think, Thea?
Yeah, look, I actually think that it's amazing the kind of work they've done, knowing a little bit about what needs to go into the back end of this. I think they have done a really good job. I think it would be less likely for players to break it if there was a bit more clear explanations of how to run with multiple people, because I wonder whether us getting so excited and also having an understanding of how D&D works, we're kind of jumping in ahead of things. I actually think it is, and to be fair, it wasn't my money that I spent, but I actually think to test it for a month, I would probably pay that subscription. But I also think it's really important to support these things early on when they are kind of broken. Because the only way they get better is when people actually support them and continue and help people build it. Use it and break it and find out. I think it'd be useful if they had somewhere where you could submit beta testing reports. Like they do with a lot of games. Like, hey, did this happened. I think that would be useful. I'm sure they've got some tracking backwards. I had a lot of fun. And I also know that the three of us are pretty chaotic players. I do think when we had ChatGPT-4 as our GM, I think that was a more coherent experience narratively.
It's more robust, yeah.
But we also know that ChatGPT steals from a lot more places and may or may not be using open source content. So there's kind of that balance. Kind of see why people might steal if it suddenly develops a better bot for you.
Yeah.
Should we use it? Probably not.
Yeah. For me, it was, I mean, maybe after this we'll also talk about, I'll just give kind of my initial feedback, but I think we should go with Stars and Wishes because I think that's a really good thing. But for me, for both of you, this is early days for this kind of tabletop online experience as well. And the fact that it can actually have the system as a virtual tabletop ready to go, and then it can run its own game with you there, or at least the basics is pretty amazing. So, and it's specifically a role-playing game, which is really cool. Definitely not as robust as something like ChatGPT version 4, I believe. Is that the current?
Yeah, that was the one we were using.
That has a lot more behind it, but like you said, it draws on a lot more. But this was fun. It definitely helps if you knew a little bit about the rules, I think, because you could kind of guide it. And I honestly felt I know that when I was typing in things, I was like, I'm directing it to where I want it to tell a story. Like, I think we should look for traps because I thought, okay, it's going to start looking for that. If I didn't,
that'd be a cool thing.
I have a very strong feeling we would never have found a trap, even though it had hinted it was dangerous along the way. So I think the setting the parameters, I think actually, Jared, I think maybe there's a question for you as well, and this could be under the wishes. When you set it up as well, we did really open world, like just have a very brief kind of, this is what I'm out of it, and this is the kind of world, go for it, as opposed to too much detail. Would you want to do more detail in the future, or do you think it's better that it's open-ended?
Well, I think that's to be really determined. Like, we can absolutely go in, and instead of it just giving us this open-ended quest that it gave us with this grand overarching plot, we should absolutely you know, in retrospect, I would love to restart it, and I would love to approach it with a far more curated. Like we put in the world, we put in all of that, and it brought everything that we gave it. It gave us that plot. It gave us interesting characters. It gave us cool locations. It fleshed out the world very, very adequately. So, I would be hard pressed not to try a session where we do think about an entire plot that we would like to try and run. Give it a structured adventure, 3 acts perhaps, where it's like, give us the introduction, give us the trial, you know, maybe we do a hero's journey, like a rough thing where it's like, go through this, do that, overcome this. And we just structure it a little bit and then go, you know, can you do that for us? And then it goes, okay, well, here's your quest. Hopefully it could do that. So I'd like to try that.
I think it's definitely worth experimenting more with.
I think that it's interesting because it sounds like you almost have to have a bit of an understanding of the story to structure what you want out of the experience in a way, or even just like, hey, we want to do, like, even if you just said it, the first mission, we just talk about what is that first mission. You guys work out what the 3 acts are. Like, 1, we gather the information. 2, we sneak our way in. And 3, we face and defeat the bad guys, or we face with the bad guys with those defeating them. So we just say is our first mission, we gather information about this place. And then the end of the quest
we naturally fell into that. Yeah, we naturally fell into that as storytellers, as we all very quickly picked up, okay, it's not going to hand us, you know, you see this, you do that, this happens. It's very much like, I describe what's around you and you build the story, which is fair enough, because what could we possibly be expecting? There's no promise or sort of setup involved in this of plot, of any kind of narrative of any kind. So all we have done before actually starting to type and running in the game is just world building. So it's not going to have any guidance in form of a structure or a plot or anything. It's doing the best it can with whatever it was trained to do. So we could absolutely help it along, and hopefully that could be a more enjoyable experience.
Oh, I mean, this was a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun.
Not to say that this wasn't fun, but you know.
And also playing with you guys is just fun always.
Well, you don't get to do it enough. It's so good.
Like I think that's. I don't want to say that this wasn't fun to interact with and engage and learn with, because I love learning while playing, but I have to say that it was a wonderful platform to be able to just hang out with 3 friends. Right. So that's how I've also tested it is with old D&D friends of mine who I was like, hey, like we play video games all the time. Why don't we just play this for a little bit and you can help me out by trying it? And we played it, we knocked around and we tried some shit and we broke it and it was great. So for a muck around and for a post by post, like kind of a structured system, I could see myself doing this a lot more. Like it is very enjoyable when approached in the right manner.
I think so too.
And I think it can only get better. I mean, that's the thing. All of these things, people are doing it for the first time. There's going to be some hiccups along the way, but like it wasn't like it's definitely a lot of fun, and it was able to do some things. Like sometimes when we asked it, hey, I'm going to do this, it would actually ask us for the check eventually. So
it didn't do it automatically. Funnily enough, if we hint as well, it was interesting, and it's odd as well because I think funnily enough, ChatGPT 4 did actually pick up on our hints in our talk rather than we want to roll a skill check. We say use our perception to do this, and it says okay, roll a perception check. Whereas this didn't quite do it. But on the stars side, I did like just little things that it did automatically flow into. I said I cast suggestion to do this, and it brings up your spell book, and I thought, that's great because then I can
that is cool.
Do that. And one other thing I just wanted to mention as a star, I just love the fact that when we did complete the quest, it automatically wrapped it up in a paragraph, which is kind of like, we have to finish, we have to wrap up. Bam, we'll continue this next week, and then you get a nice finish to your session, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is nice to get that kind of narrative closure.
Yeah, I also read an article this week, an email newsletter from John Four of roleplayingtips.com. He transcoded he recorded a session, transcoded that, and then gave an AI custom instructions to break down his session effectively into like encounters and like NPCs and like how many times he names them. And he got this output of insane data that I don't think has ever been measured or recorded about a session, and he used it and he was like, all right, I need to do this more and I need to do that more. Oh, Dean Dog
Dean Dog is
Dean
unhappy
Dog.
about something.
just not liking this.
It's all right.
Hey.
Wrong.
But I thought that was also an interesting thing as well, because you can absolutely, learn from this, and it could be a really interesting thing to have something like this recording your sessions and taking bloody notes for you. It would be absolutely incredible.
That would be awesome.
For it to just be a campaign tracker and all you had to do was put your phone in the room. Like, someone's going to steal that as an app idea, but if you make it, congratulations, just credit me. I don't, like, it would be insane.
Well, it is, cool. Isn't it? Just that being the ability just to pick up on, you've mentioned a pronoun, a character. I'll keep remembering that every time that comes up, and then it's like, oh, where they're associated. To be able, that kind of AI, that kind of like being able, the algorithm and an ability to be able to pull that information and store it and then build on that. We do that. That's what we do as DMs all the time. And this is calling on that so that it's automatically now archiving it for literally anyone to pick out what you do in your brain. Like we try to transcribe it after that. And I know that using Trello for me, we've got Notion as well, trying to keep track of things. This is doing it for us, which is pretty amazing. So
it is pretty good.
Yeah.
And it does keep track pretty well.
Stuff.
So sorry, Dean Dog has some opinions.
Yeah. It does keep a regular summary. It's pretty tight knit as far as all that. It does have a notebook where it's actually got the full descriptions of what it's put out. I might be able to actually just share it over, if I can make the page a little bit smaller and fit it in. There we go. So just behind the scenes, you guys can sort of see what's there. So there's the world that we've set up. There's the character sheet for Alden and what it looks like behind the scenes. So just so that you viewers can actually see what's going on. It's not a fully comprehensive character sheet. There's no inventory or anything like that. This is where we get to see each other, but I can't see my other friends' character sheets. This is a summary of what it's decided is the most important things that have happened, which is pretty cool. But it says it's not meant to be used completely alter the story. Well, like it started with the acrobatics flip, but now that's not there anymore because that acrobatic flip, had its moment of the narrative. There's a flash in the plan, and then there's all of these things where it's actually logging successful check, dexterity, guard 2 does this. And then settings to share these commands and enable combat. So I think it's got a long way to go, but a solid foundation. Absolutely.
Agreed.
And even in its current state, lots of fun.
Super fun.
It was.
So I think we're very sick of the Black Raven Tavern.
Oh my God, there were no other places to go. It kept coming back there, which was hilarious. I did like that we were thinking, can we switch up the storyline so that it actually is that they are the ones who are actually going to go after? That was like a double, double.
We tried. We tried.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Double agent,
It remembered Roderick particularly as well. And so that was interesting.
Comeback makes a good point. Like it takes a while to code all of that. And that's why you have testing, is to figure out what comes into things, what needs to be affected. Like you ever look at any of the game development logs, it's like NPCs will now no longer stab you if you walk on this chicken sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's crazy.
All this stuff. Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 just had an update that has like over 1,000 changes. Like it's insane, and it's great. And some of them are hot fixes, some of them are lifestyle improvements. It falls under so many categories when you're adjusting and changing something like this to curate a repeatable and reliable experience automatically, because you can't be hands-on with your product when it's out there and thousands of people are using your bot in their own Discord server. So
I know it's good. Sorry, Dean Dog is woken up from a nap and has an awful lot of energy.
All good.
That's all right. Well,
he needs some attention now, which is good timing. That's a real good time too.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a blast. Thank you, Thea and Anne, for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
Chat. Thank you, chat, for tuning in as well. This has been a lovely, cozy Sunday afternoon stream.
This very cozy afternoon. I'm going to recommend we jump over and raid a game that is going on for some Kiwi players.
Yeah, cool.
Beautiful.
But, well, where are we going to be? Are we back on Thursday?
You guys
Back on
will.
Thursday.
I'll
We
see
have
you
a
in
guest.
2 weeks.
Ian will be joining
Mwah.
us very soon. Yeah.
Yes.
Ian will be
Yes.
off for a short, brief stint, but we will be back.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
going
Sure, guys.
to raid out. We'll raid out.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Love
much
you
for
all.
tuning in.
Mwah.
If
Hope
you
you
catch us
enjoyed
this
this
after the
journey
fact,
to the Black
yeah,
Tavern.
leave you.
Black
you,
Raven
everyone.
Tavern.
Yeah, the Black
Back at
Raven
the Black
Tavern.
Raven Tavern again one time soon.
That was us.
Yeah, we'll see you at the Black Raven Tavern. Alrighty. Join us on the
Alrighty.
Discord.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.